Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Reditus. We're on session 14. Give you guys a little recap. So last episode they had just finished, the Atlads just finished defeating, basically stopping a demon invasion. Darius and Atlas both had thrown these strange portal discs into the lava to destroy them and shut down this portal that was being created. Darius found a new ability, and they're able to stay overnight in his new hut that he can make. Atlas and Darius seemed to have a shared dream that showed something that looked like a different area, but the same technology that they had just broken apart. Jack had a vision that showed dragons and then some eggs, and it was being depleted and depleted, leaving eventually just one stone egg that Reen had found. He's seen a large waterfall with a dragonborn standing above it looking down, and he received the message, "Protect my children." After making a search of the portal room, Atlas found a flask that could dispense water on command and a sealed envelope addressed to a Lord Banff. Group decided to, rather than ascend to the top where the lift came down to meet them, they decided to go and investigate weird mud that was marked on a map that Thoric, a dwarf that they had met up with earlier, had given them. Darius only agreed to this because he knew that's the way you had to get to the Sanguine. Atlas discovered a rear hatch that seemed to house some kind of sentry module on his body, and he used it to scout the lift to see that it was empty. So the group did split up. Dorhan went up top. The rest continued to this weird mud. Felix was displaying that they had a message stone so that they could talk up top if they needed to, because Dorhan had reservations about leaving them there. Accidentally using it, and so burnt the one use for 24 hours, so the group was unable to communicate with the upper levels for 24 hours. Reaching the muddy area, a battle ensued. Muddy creatures attacking the group, and they bested them, losing Reen in the battle, which Felix unfortunately was completely distraught, and Jack just resummoning Reen very quickly back. Luckily Felix's heart was restored. Moving into the area that was marked for the Sanguine on the top of the map that some of them had, they seen red glow coming out of rock at the end of the passageway in a large cavern. And as they ran towards what they assumed to be Sanguine, they heard a high-pitched scream vibrating throughout the cavern, and some of them fell unconscious. Let's come back and see what happens.
Yes, that protects your flesh. This protects your insides. You wear doubly armor because you're weak.
The wall, and then these weird zombies came out of the wall, and I threw grease on the ground, and then we killed them all, and then we went through the whole wall.
A way to help Atlas. You shouldn't be so hard on those that are willing to fight.
I do talk in kind of riddles sometimes, and I don't always tell the whole truth.
How are you now? How are you? Because I think that's something you should figure out before you get down there, don't you? All right. So, as you guys ran up to what you assume to be the Sanguine, looking inside, did get a glimpse inside this rock. It looked like silvery crystal kind of remnants on the outside with sort of a red glow inside. The scream reaching out, Felix and Atlas both immediately falling unconscious. Jack and Darius managed to shake off whatever effect this was, and everybody roll initiative.
I didn't
Right,
my character sheet.
It. Ooh.
All right, let me get myself on the board.
21.
22,
Ooh.
baby.
Hot roller here.
Get to do a stat saving throw first.
What?
With disadvantage.
Why disadvantage? Just because?
Insult to injury. If it's your second time on the brink of death, you get disadvantage.
All right, so up first we have Jack.
Is there a bad guy on the battlefield?
Oh, you guys don't see him or her?
No. Oh,
I
wait,
see
no.
them. They're right here.
Oh, look at
Very
that.
creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, line of sight. He has a rock there.
Okay. Well, Jack is going to move forward
Okay.
and Reen in tow, and he is going to make like the wind, and he's going to launch 2 attacks at this thing, and he's actually going to use his bonus action to tell Reen to go bite her.
Okay. Roll attacks.
Pretty sure we get a +8. 14 and 12 on the die, so I got a dirty 20 and then a 22.
Both hit.
Am I dead?
You
You're
are
unconscious.
unconscious. Yeah. You're on date saving throws.
What a late
Oh, what?
reaction. 11 piercing on the first one, and then the second one is going to be 9 piercing. Reen is also going to use her reaction to enhance my last bolt with fire damage, giving it 2 points of fire damage or lightning damage because I
Yeah, you
re-summoned
brought her
her
back, yeah.
as lightning.
So
Yep.
5, you said?
No, 2 points of lightning damage.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Yeah, the first bolt is 11 damage, and the second one's 9.
All right, perfect. 2 bolts fired out. It kind of like flies. Looks like it flies through and doesn't pierce it, but you do kind of see a little bit of a twist in the shoulder of this thing. You can see it a little bit closer now. It's kind of got half a face. Looks kind of female. Hair kind of blowing in the wind, and some strange-looking tattered white dress it seems to be wearing. But it does wince, and then that electric comes through the left-hand side. And you see that little bit of electrical energy just dissipating throughout the shoulder, and still hovering there above the grave that it emanated out of.
All right. I actually don't think Reen's gonna be able to reach because we moved up already like 15 feet. So
Yeah.
for my bonus action, I'm just going to go ahead and cast Hail of Thorns at first level.
Hail Thorns, okay, interesting.
And so my next attack, I'll have an extra D10.
Right.
So that will be it for Jack.
Okay. Okay, Atlas, first death saving throw.
Yay.
Oh, I thought that was sarcasm.
Nope.
Death saving throw? No way. Him and Felix are both unconscious.
It's just a D20, right?
Yeah. 10 or above is save. Okay, 1 fail. Felix, death saving throw. Okay. Darius, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna kneel down to Atlas and just be like, "It's okay, I got you, buddy." And I reach into my bag and pull out my superior healing potion, and I just like creak his mouth open and just dump it in.
Okay. Okay, so roll for your superior healing potion.
My superior.
It's 8d4 plus 8.
8d4. Nice. Okay. I'm just gonna use the thing for that because I don't have 8d4 on my desk right now. 8d4 plus 8. You get 27 points of healing back, Corey.
Holy. That stuff is delicious.
Yeah. Focus. I need you to get Felix up. We've got company, and I point over to the creepy chick hiding in the corner.
Sorry, how many points did you give me?
27.
Oh. One short of full health. Come on.
So you guys just see.
Oh. Hey, I found Sand Green.
Yeah. Again, focus, and I kind of like tap the side of his face.
Yeah. Oh, Felix. Okay, all right.
All right, perfect. So you guys see Alice kind of spark and come back into life. Darius, anything else movement-wise for you or a bonus action?
No, I am good where I'm behind everyone else.
All right. So you see this entity now. It's kind of almost looks like it's flickering in and out of this plane. and you see it almost instantly arrive right in front of Jack. And you see both of its hands just reach right in and reach inside your head. Attacks for 9. I'm assuming that misses.
That misses.
Okay, so it goes, it reaches in, and it tries to funnel this necrotic energy through, but you're able to kind of just duck out of the way. Its hands left where it is in your head, about 5 inches below the attack, as you just see this kind of black energy coming out of its fingers. And it's gonna stay right there for now. Okay, Jack, you're up.
All right. Jack is right where he needs to be. So, Jack is going to jam his wrist right into the face of this thing, and he's going to fire off 2 more bolts.
Okay.
All right, we're cooking tonight, boys. We're cooking tonight. That's a 9 on the die plus 8. That's 17.
Okay. 17
And
hits.
then the next one was a natural 20.
Okay, yes. Indeed, they both hit, surprisingly.
Lovely. The first one is going to be 11 piercing damage again.
Okay.
And then the second one is going to be a 6. So just double the dice, right?
Yeah. Well,
All right, so
for now, yeah. We're going to
All
change
right,
that a
so-
little bit.
all right, so 15 piercing damage, and then Reen is going to add 4 lightning damage onto that, and then also on the first attack, I get to roll a d10 for
Yeah.
Hail of Thorns.
You do.
That's another 6 piercing damage,
Okay.
and then for his bonus action, Reen is going to be instructed to come up and jump up and try to bite this thing.
Okay. Go ahead, roll for attack for Reen.
9.
9 misses.
All right.
So you just
That
see a
was-
flurry of arrows coming through. She looks like she's trying to kind of dodge it and flicker in and out, but it just keeps catches. You just see now, whereas before the arrows would just seem to completely pass through. It almost looked like it's tearing pieces of this robe and what seems to be sort of necrotic flesh off the back of her. She looks extremely hurt.
Excellent. All right, that'll be it for Jack and Reen.
Okay, Atlas, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm right next to Felix, I'm assuming.
Yep.
I'm gonna pop up, like,
Ooh, it's Felix. Initiating repair protocol.
and I reach down and place both hands on his chest, and you feel like a bolt of kind of energy pulse out, like a shock. And I'm going to cast repair protocol on him, which is 1d8 plus wisdom. Oh, I can't just. All right, 1d8.
Yeah, because it's like a custom thing.
Ooh, 8 plus. So that's 12 points. Sorry, 11 points of healing for Felix.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to turn to the creature, and I'm gonna put the kind of the yellow electricity that I have kind of humming around. I'm gonna focus it, and I'm gonna beam it at them, and I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame down upon them.
All right. Dexterity saving
Wow.
throw 13.
Cool.
So you guys see this, like, Alice reach down and this red energy kind of pulse into Felix. You just see Felix get the breath back in his body. And then almost instantaneously, Alice throws this bolt over, and this thing just kind of flickers just as this flame flies up in the air and is unaffected by it.
Yeah, alrighty. And then I'm going to I'm gonna kind of head back behind Darius.
Okay.
Okay, that's
All right,
that's it.
Felix, you're
My
up.
turn.
All right, Felix just takes a breath and opens his eyes like,
what happened? And looks around and tries to quickly assess what's going on. I'll use half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
And as I kind of quickly get an idea of the fight that we're in, I'll move up to this creature, and I'm going to use charge defensive shield, or defensive field, sorry, and give myself 5 temp HP.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my action to attack with Thunder Gauntlets. Only 11 to hit.
Misses. Yeah.
Okay. And as I whiff through, I'll pull back and try again with the extra attack. I'm going to try and punch a different part this time. And 21 to hit this time.
21 hits.
6 thunder damage.
Okay, 6 thunder. How do you want to do this?
That's it? Okay, yeah. I mean, throw the first punch through, and it just kind of whiffs through her, and Felix looks confused and like pulls back and winds up again and does like an uppercut this time, and just rips her whole like being apart.
Yeah, as he does this uppercut, you just see the kind of the shockwaves coming off his gauntlet as he rips through her, and you just see as it goes up, each piece that it interacts with, it just shreds, and you just see now is completely disintegrated, and it is completely destroyed.
Holy moly, Felix. That was a lot.
Jeez, what even happened there?
I don't know, I was gonna grab the sanguine that was here, and then all of a sudden I was just face down, rear hatch up.
Rear hatch up.
Is
As soon as we're done with the fight, Jack's crossbow is gonna like recede back to his gauntlet, and then he's gonna put his hand on Felix's head, and he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
I'm
you can
heading
do that
back
before
over
he
to the
moves away.
sanguine.
And you get 9 more hit points back.
All right.
And then Jack and Reen are also going to approach with Felix to the sanguine.
Okay, so Atlas, you would have got there first, so go ahead and roll an investigation, taking a detailed look into this thing.
Okie dokie.
With advantage, because you got Felix and everybody all around you.
Okay. Uh, 20.
Okay. So, as you look in, you see the inside of this rock, and it seems to have what you would think to be almost like the edge side of a diamond on the inside, but it looks like it's been all kind of roughed and crazed away, and it has like a red sheen to it, but it looks like it's kind of mixed in with the rock. Doesn't look like it's its own kind of entity. It looks like it's a leftover from whatever was there previously.
So it looks like it's what I ascertain that it's been mined, and that's like just glimmers of what's been left.
Yeah, you can just kind of see like residue mixing with the rock or whatever was removed. It's just left little flakes kind of thing.
Okay. Do I see any? So that's just like what these 3 rocks that are kind of open. Are there other rocks here that look like they haven't been cracked open, basically, or?
From what you can tell, they all look like normal rocks, except for these ones that are broken open, which seem to have kind of like a little etching on the side. Everything else looks really normal.
Okay. I'd like to try to chisel like a little fragment off of the rock if possible.
Okay. Have you got a pickaxe? A mining pick?
No, I have a pretty sweet scalpel though, and a dagger.
I thought we brought down 2.
Oh, I got a pickaxe that you can use, Atlas.
Yeah, I've got one in the bag as well.
Oh, yeah, sure. I thought these were just tiny little shards. I didn't think I'd need to swing a big pickaxe for them.
Well, it's still the best tool for even for getting a small piece like this.
Oh, okay. Alright, I was unaware. It seems so big and cumbersome. But, okay.
I will take the large pickaxe.
Yeah, but the large size makes it easier to wrap your hands around.
Well, these little hands, they can wrap around pretty much anything you throw at them. They've been designed that way for all shapes and sizes of patients. I'll take the pickaxe now, though. Thank you.
Yeah, here you go. Hand it to him.
Ooh, this has got some nice balance to it. Kind of like,
Balance it around on my hand. Then I flip it up and catch it by the hilt, and I slam it down as hard as I can towards the tiny little shard that I see.
Okay, it's not a tiny little shard. It's the interior of this rock is like there's. It looks like what's left over when something's mined, right? It looks like kind of like flakes into it. It's not like there's just dust there.
I thought
I'm
there
not
was like I
explaining it
thought you said
properly.
there was like little fragments of the red stuff that is like flickered throughout.
Yeah, it looks like it's. You know, whenever you. It
Mine
looks
stuff.
like powder. It almost looks like powder engraved in the rock. Like a fine powder is almost engraved in the rock, giving it like this little red sheen.
Okay, so it's not actually like little bits of what I would
No.
assume is the sanguine left over.
No, it's not like chunks. No.
Okay. All right. So then, yes, I can't really. All right. So I'll take the pickaxe and I'll try to crack open another rock nearby.
Okay. So you can work on that. What else is everybody doing?
Does this look like a grave?
That's the grave that the entity came out of, yes.
I am going to go over to it, and I'm going to desecrate it. I want to dig it out and see if there's a body in there.
Okay. As you get over closer to it, you can see an etching on the wooden cross that's there, like a message that's been etched.
What's it say?
It says, Dorian, my love, I couldn't save you from the accident, but I hope my gift to you will see you eternally happy in the afterlife.
That name feels important.
Jack's gonna go over to where the entity was killed and see if there's like anything that was left on the ground from it.
Okay, sure. And if you're digging the grave, are you just using your hands? Have you got something to dig with, just so I know how long it's going to take you?
If using my hand seems to take a long time, I have a pickaxe that I can.
This grave is like, it's more like rocks piled on.
Mhm.
So it shouldn't take you too long to kind of move off, and you don't know obviously if it's buried underneath that, but the initial part of it is kind of rocks put on top.
Okay, just start going through it.
Okay. Felix? You up to
I'm
anything?
I'm just helping out Atlas. I mean, I have a pretty lengthy experience and expertise in mining, so if he wants to try and get into more of these rocks, I'm just going to try and help him out with that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so you guys go to work on a rock there. So you guys can kind of work at that in the next minute or two. Jack, as you go over, you look where this entity was, and there's nothing. Whenever Felix punched it, it almost looked like it vaporized this thing. It just disappeared. There's no remnants on the ground whatsoever. You ascertain from your experience it must have been something spiritual and not actually physical.
Jack is gonna pat Reen on the head, and then he's going to make his way over and observe the desecration of this this grave.
Okay.
And he's just
very
gonna
well.
stand there, arms crossed, kind of like.
All right, so Felix and Atlas whacking away at this rock. Felix, as you get closer, seeing this other rock as well that seemingly had the sanguine in it, you can kind of see, now that you have two to compare, you can see there is a different structure to the rock that the sanguine was held in. And as you guys break into this rock, it's just pieces of rock coming out. There's no ore in it. There's nothing. It's just breaking into rock.
Oh,
Man, it must be deep in here.
I think these rocks are different. They're not sanguine veins. So sorry. Looking at at all of the open rocks we can see with sanguine, even the one that's kind of far. Then, if I was to go examine that, like, doesn't seem like anything we can salvage from these. These are picked pretty clean.
Yeah, it all looks like they've been, whatever was there has been extracted.
And are the rocks different, Felix? Like, how are you able to tell which is which?
Yeah, I think all the actual sanguine veins have been tapped out. I don't know that we're gonna get anything from any of these rocks.
There's none here that look similar?
No, none that I can see.
You
Would like to look around and see if...
Oh, yeah.
It's alright, I'll just help. I'll bless Felix.
Guidance.
Guidance, whatever.
Well, Bless is going to use a spell slot.
Yeah, alright, guidance it is.
Alright, so yeah, Felix, if you want to roll a perception with your 1d4 added.
$15.
15, okay. Yeah, you take a walk around and you can tell that in this area there's no other rocks that have the same type of resemblance as the sanguine rocks that have been extracted from. Everything else looks like what you would expect to see at this level of mining.
Oh, this is such a letdown. Is there really no sanguine in this whole area?
Oh man, what can you tell me what I should look for in terms of what the rock should look like? Maybe I can run a scan.
Yeah, if you look at the outside of this rock, you can see that the structural makeup is a little bit different in terms of the minerals that are reflected inside of these specks here. And none of the other rocks have that.
So I want to kind of take in what he's explaining about the rock. And then I also want to kind of look around and see if I see anything that matches resemblance.
Okay, so roll a perception. While you're kind of walking around looking at all the rocks, Darius, as you uncover all the rocks, you see now dirt underneath and it looks pretty shallow.
Okay, so there's no body or anything there?
Not yet. You've moving the rocks, you just see there's like it looks like kind of like a shallow grave underneath. You don't know if it's shallow, but
I'm not that invested. All right, I'll just leave it then. I want to kind of go around the perimeter, so like kind of just like walking to see if I see anything of importance or value.
Okay.
Jack's gonna have Reen finish and look in the shallow grave and see if she can find a rock.
Bruh.
Yeah, for sure. Atlas, what was your
21.
Okay. So yeah, you walk around, taking into account what Felix had kind of explained, looking for these kind of extra kind of reflective minerals within the stones, and you see nothing like that. Looking back at the stones you've seen the extractions come from, you don't see anything comparable.
Okay, I want to just chip off a piece of the rock from inside that has some of the red stuff on it.
Okay.
And yeah, get a good chunk of it.
Okay. Yeah, you can note down a nugget of extracted. Just put extracted rock.
Okay. Nugget, though? Nuggy?
Nuggy. Nuggy. So Reen starts kind of clawing into the dirt there. And you see Reen kind of catches on something and then stops and then backs up a little bit, waiting for further instruction.
Jack's gonna say, if you see a rock or whatever shiny sanguine we're looking for, you can pull it. I said, but if you've hit the body and you don't see anything else around it, you can stop.
Okay, so she moves forward again and she starts scratching away. Instead of going at the same point, moves down a little bit and starts to uncover. Now you can see two kind of boned hands clutched on a chest, hanging on to something.
Good girl. And Jack is going to look to Darius. Well, I had a hunch that maybe this body had something on it, and it's got a chest. And you're the expert on opening them.
Are you yelling at me? Because I'm currently like down here.
Sorry.
No, your character's in the same spot.
Yeah, I know.
Let me clarify. The chest of a skeleton, not a physical chest.
Oh, okay, then no, then I'm not saying anything to Darius.
It cracks open the ribs.
There's gotta be something good in here.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then
You said it was holding on to something, though, right? On its chest?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then he'll continue. He'll go over and he'll kind of like pry the hands away and see what it is.
Okay. So as you get closer, you can see now that Reen's kind of uncovered the body underneath, wearing a white-looking robe or something of some kind, obviously all dirty from underneath the ground. But yeah, as you pull the fingers away, you see this small, kind of about 1.5 inches, strange-looking crystal. You would compare it to something you've seen almost like a diamond. But as you kind of pick it up and turn it, each kind of glint, each angle that it hits, it seems to have like a little, almost like a red sheen every time you turn it. But as you look at it straight, it looks like kind of a normal, expensive looking crystal. But every single time you turn it, you see this little red flicker inside each of its edges.
Jack is going to go up and he is going to take it, and then he's going to look at it, and then he's going to look over to Darius and he's going to yell, "Okay, I don't mind robbing graves all of a sudden. I think I found Sanguine." And he's going to turn to Felix and Atlas, and he's going to walk over and he's going to hand it directly to Felix. Does this match the rocks you guys are digging through?
Does it?
So Felix, yeah, with your knowledge on minerals and your background, you can definitely tell that this is like a core of what would have been removed from these rocks.
Ooh. Can we? I'll say to Jack, yeah, it looks like it's hopeful. Maybe we can break it open and see.
Okay. I just kind of had a hunch that if there's a burial and the lady said, or the person that engraved that said there's a gift, maybe it's there. So if Darius is okay with robbing graves, I might as well give it a shot, right?
Well, go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Welcome
Well,
to
I
Canada,
was just gonna
everyone.
say. I mean, dead people don't need their stuff, so.
I was just gonna say that. Wow.
Wow.
I guess it's I look at it differently. If I freshly kill something and then I loot it, it's okay. But if I come upon a grave site, I always felt a little different about it.
Didn't we just re-kill it?
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
And Jack's gonna call Reen, and he's gonna have a little bit of food in his hand from one of his ration packs, and give it to her as a snack and reward.
Okay, sounds good. So Felix, if you want to roll a general intelligence check for me. Yeah, okay, perfect. All right, so as soon as he hands this to you, you start thinking back to the experiences you've had with Sanguine, the keys in your chest, the explanation of how it's being worked with other metals, and your experience in these veins here. You can tell that this is in fact a piece of Sanguine.
We got it. We got Sanguine.
Oh yeah. Wow. Now what?
Watery Palace?
Yeah, Watery Palace. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
Watery Palace for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Or we
Oh,
should
that's-
get back to Dorhan. I do think it is wise that we get back to the surface.
Well, we're already down here, though. I mean, we really shouldn't leave without visiting the Watery Palace.
It's just down the road. Why would you say that?
It's basically on the way.
You guys didn't want to come here and look at all the fruitful benefits we've acquired.
Atlas makes a good point.
I do.
Well,
All in favor of Watery Palace?
can you not get any more Sanguine from these rocks?
Oh, they're all tapped out. We tried.
Should
Maybe
we?
this is enough Sanguine for what we need it for. What? Darius?
I don't know how far along in my
I
room
don't know where-
surveying I am.
Sorry,
We're
yeah.
curious, man.
You can hear them calling though.
Yeah.
Yes?
What do we need the sanguine for?
There were two potential uses for it. Either one, we use it to try and get into Venmoria's palace. Or
Okay.
two, we try to recharge our... Oh, three uses, sorry. Try to recharge our keys. Or four, apparently you could remove the necklaces with Sanguine.
Oh. So I wonder, well, we don't need it for number 1, but we can use it for number 2, and definitely number 3.
Why don't we need it for number 1?
Oh, because I have an invitation.
You didn't... Okay, at this point I'm gonna say that I have walked back.
Yeah, you find nothing but rocks. Like there's nothing that stands out to
Okay.
you.
You didn't think to tell us about that.
No, I didn't. I mean,
Why?
because we wanted to come look for sanguine. Was it our only goal here to acquire an invitation to the...
Well, Venmoria's kind of the root of all the problems here, so if we could get in there, then we can go take care of that problem.
Oh, absolutely. But
No,
now
no.
we have sanguine.
Yeah,
So win-win.
sure. Okay. Are we going up then?
Well, I think we should go to the Watery Palace.
Yeah, we're going to the Watery Palace first.
What palace?
The watery one.
There's no palace down here.
Have
Are you
been
saying
there?
Felix is an unreliable source? He said there was a watery palace.
He also
Therefore-
said he misread the writing because he has scribbles.
Well, to be fair, maybe it was supposed to say Watery Palace, and they just scribbled it wrong the other way.
So now we have to go look in case there is a watery palace down there.
If there is a palace,
It's Schrodinger's
I'm
palace.
fine. If there is no palace there, I am drowning one of you in it.
Well, you're gonna have a hard
Place,
time if it's
that
not
is.
there.
That's why I corrected myself and said the place. Felix.
Oh boy.
Well, then let's get a move on, because I know Dorhan's going to be mad that we took a detour to the watery palace when he's waiting upstairs for us.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Sorry, his eye is just twitching.
Alice made a good point. Okay, you guys were against coming down here, and we found Sanguine. So
I
it
was
worked
not
out.
against coming down here. This was the one place I wanted to come to.
Okay, well, for the sake of the narrative, let's just say that you were against going this way. You should now agree to go to the Watery Palace.
I
No.
agree. This is
So
wonderful.
we should get going.
What is this over here?
That's more. That's
That's just another
empty
rock that you checked out, empty vein.
Okie dokie. On to the Watery Palace.
What about this? It kind of looks like somebody's pelvis.
All right, I guess our head note.
I'm gonna pick up the pelvis. Put it in the front bag.
All right, one dwarven pelvis.
Felix, if you want, there's a whole body in there.
Wait, hold on a second. Is there? Can I? Wait, hold on.
Are you going to eat this body that we just desecrated?
No.
I mean, you desecrated it. Technically, I didn't do anything to it.
You started it. I just finished it.
I uncovered the rocks. I had
Okay.
full intention of desecrating it, though.
So there is a body there, right?
Well, it's a skeleton. It's not like a body.
Yeah, it's a skeleton. At this stage, there's no flesh or anything. It's just a skeleton.
Okay, but I can animate it, correct?
Speak with the dead.
You
With
certainly
channel.
could
Okay.
try.
Okay.
Good heavens.
I'm gonna cast Channel Conscience.
Hold on.
I start buzzing and I scan the skeletons and then I project an image of what it used to be.
It just is what it looks like now.
Okay.
So yeah, you
He
project
just doesn't want to voice it.
So this skeletal figure comes up and just tattered. It looks like all the hair hasn't fully decomposed. You see some chunks just kind of still straggling down over the shoulders.
Oh, hello there. We had a few questions for you, if you don't mind.
No.
Ah, this one. Okay.
Ask him about the Watery Palace.
Oh, yes. Do you know where the Watery Palace is? Do you know what the Watery Palace is?
All right, I'm gonna stop you there, man. You need to ask him about the sanguine, and that's it. Stop wasting your questions.
How many questions does he have left?
2.
All right.
I'm gonna hold up the map to the body and go. Can you read what this says? Does it say Watery Palace or Watery Place?
Atlas, you gonna convey that through?
Oh, yeah, does this say Watery Palace or Watery Place?
I feel like I just climbed the mountain with Homer.
He says he can't read. That sucks. Okay.
Is he not educated?
let's, okay, so what do we want to ask him about the... I'm not asking you the question, I'm asking my friends. Earmuffs?
Just ask him about what's in the watery area.
I thought Darius had a question.
Yeah, what did Darius want to ask?
Ask if there's any more sanguine in this entire mine area, like anywhere in here.
Oh, that's a good question.
Okay.
I mean, compared to the last 4, it's not a high bar to set.
Is there anywhere in this mine, other than here, where there would be a watery palace? I mean, sanguine. Sanguine. Is there anywhere in this mine where there would be more sanguine? Final question.
I don't.
I just cut off the recreation.
This guy is just
Dissipate.
useless. Absolutely useless.
Not educated, clearly.
Holy, that takes a lot out of me to do that, and I feel like every time it is just an absolute waste. We need to, let's just go check out the Watery Palace. I need to cool off.
Well, at least we were able to confirm with him that it's a Watery Palace.
Well, yeah, he definitely said it wasn't.
Exactly.
That makes it like, what, a 50-50?
I'm thinking 60-40.
I like those odds. Let's go check it out.
Alrighty. I'm also gonna need to rest at some point, because that was very exhausting.
Okay, so are you guys leaving the area?
Yeah, I'm heading out.
Yep.
Reluctantly.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going to the Watery Palace.
Okay.
We're going to go look at the Watery Palace.
So confirming everybody is going to the watery place.
No.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to the Watery Place.
We're
Watery
going to the
Palace.
Watery Palace.
Watery Palace.
To confirm for everybody, the map does say watery place.
Well,
Corey, can you share that?
wonderful
Yeah,
because of the watery things it does.
All right, so if you guys want to go to the watery palace, we will kind of expedite this. So you guys go back through the muddy area where you bested the entities were there, moving through the deep mine that the Thoric had stayed in. Did anybody want to do anything in that area or anything before we keep moving? Just to save on moving
No,
through
I
each
don't.
map
I think
physically.
we're okay.
Tight schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. So that brings you to the deep mine landing area.
Yep.
So right here, you guys see that the lift is not there, and
Shouldn't
you see
be,
a
is-
brown owl sitting on the corner. Which path are you guys going down? I don't know. There is no watery palace, so I don't know where you guys want to go. So if you want to direct me to which exit you want to go down.
Okay. Listen. Don't take this away from us.
I don't know where you
We're
want to
gonna-
go.
We want to go to the Watery Palace.
So
I
which,
would like
which
to
exit?
go to the watery place, which is
Where's
over here.
This
what's
one
the
here.
map say?
This one.
Okay, leaving
Yeah.
the northeast exit. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So as you guys
Exit.
move forward, Yeah, exit
Yeah.
from the room.
I'm referencing the map that was posted in the general chat on Discord.
Maybe reference the actual map that you have.
That is the actual map.
All right, so I need a marching order for you guys. Who's leading the way? Who's second?
This is how we die.
Felix definitely wants to be up front.
Okay.
Fine to share that if somebody else wants to be up there too. But
Yeah, I'll be right behind him.
Okay.
Jack will then follow behind.
Okay.
Hey, Felix, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, a little burnt out from falling unconscious there. I don't feel like I fully recovered, but
Oh, okay, well, here. And I put my hands on him.
And that's it. I just put my hands on him.
oh yeah,
Does that feel good?
oh yeah,
Just know that I'm here.
it does make me feel good to know I have your support.
You do. Always and forever.
All right. So Darius, where are you going? The back?
I'm with them. I'm just sitting in the back.
All right.
I am
Very
going to cast Cure Wounds. Sorry, I was just reading what one I wanted to do.
Okay.
1d8 plus spell.
Your wounds you can probably click on because it's an action.
Oh, well, it's too late now.
All right.
But I can try it. I'll try clicking on it. So that's 6 points of healing for you. Because I am the king of healing.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you guys make your way towards the corner of the room. You see the owl. It doesn't come right close to you, but it just kind of keeps you in eye shot as you guys disappear down an unknown hallway. You can see as you guys walk down this particular hallway, you can see a big difference from this than the one you previously just went down to the Sanguine. The one leading to the Sanguine was well structured, had wooden supports all the way along. This one, however, doesn't have that. This one is very rough. There's rocks sticking out everywhere. It looks like it wasn't done by people who are very experienced in mining. More of a forceful push through this entrance. As you guys move forwards a little bit more, you start to hear a little bit of this kind of slapping sound. And as you get closer, you can see that the entranceway you're going, the walkway you're going down kind of starts to dip down a little bit. And you can now see that there is a pile of water right in front of you.
A pile of water?
You see it leading down into some sort of water area. There's like it looks like a tunnel, but it has water at the bottom of it. You have to kind of go down about 4 foot down kind of a rock slide to get into the water.
It's like a place that's full of water.
It does look, from what you can tell, a watery place. Yes.
So
Can we see the big rock to the left yet?
You can see whatever your map shows you.
Okay. You guys think that's the palace over there?
I don't think there's a palace.
I don't
Is
know.
there?
I think it's too early to tell. We haven't even arrived at the palace yet.
And you said it's only like 4 foot down?
Yeah.
Jack's going to slide down.
Yep, I'm gonna slide down as well.
Okay. As you guys slide down, you feel now that your feet, Felix, you especially, this water is about 2 foot high.
I am
Felix,
sitting
you're
up
almost
top
waist
and
high
just
right
leaning
now.
against the wall.
Is it okay down there? I'm
Yeah.
not the greatest with swimming.
Oh, you can stand. But it is pretty deep. It's up to my neck almost.
Is there a rock Jack could use his grapple to get to pull himself up to the rock in front of him?
No, like there's a rock to your large rock to your left, but there isn't like a gap on the top that you could kind of perch yourself. It pretty much connects to the ceiling. So down where
okay.
you are about 2 foot, there's like another like 15 foot above you. but this rock continues the whole way up, so there's no kind of platform or anything like that.
There should be a way through, though, no? Because the
There's a
map
gap.
shows that it...
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a gap. He just wanted to get himself up.
Can I pull myself to it to kind of like climb on it, or I'd have to just walk over and climb it?
Yeah, there's no, like, your grapple couldn't really grapple to the rock. It would just ping right off, so you'd have to walk over there.
Jack is going to start scaling his way around the rock and go on the other side of it.
All right, so as you're kind of moving forwards, you see the water doesn't seem to be getting any deeper. It seems to be holding its depth.
Okay.
So you move forward a little bit more. Anybody else doing anything while Jack proceeds?
No, I'm literally waiting here for them to get this out of their system.
Okay. And
Felix, are you coming?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna miss this.
All right. I just presumed you would try to crawl in front of me at any moment, so...
Felix is having a bit of a hard time keeping up with you right now.
Yeah, it's pretty deep water. Besides, you're the better scout anyway.
Okay, so stay there,
Darius,
Jack.
are you coming?
Oh,
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, well, you're gonna miss out on all the palace fun.
And I just like slide into the water.
Okay.
Sinks to the bottom.
Short circuits.
All right. So you also, like Felix, are pretty much half submerged in the water right now. You can't just kind of have your shoulders and head kind of peeking out. Your arms are just above. Jack, as you roll closer, roll a perception, please.
22.
22. Okay. So as you come, it's kind of taken a bit of a right turn, and it's now looks like it's opening out into a larger piece of this place. You see rocks kind of emanating out of the sides of it, but it looks like there's a bend to the right and a bend to the left, but straight ahead you can see that it starts to go up a little bit, and it looks like there's kind of some sort of way out of this at the end, in a raised area.
A way out, as in like out of this area completely.
Yeah, it looks like it takes you out of the watery area. It looks like it's dry up top.
It looks like it's dry up here. I'm gonna go see what I can see from up there. And Jack is going to start skipping between the rocks with Reen attempting to, but she's just kind of like hopping one at a time to each rock and like regripping and hopping.
Okay, so you want to go straight forwards to the exit?
Yep.
Okay, so as you move forwards about 10 foot, straight ahead in the water, you see this kind of ripple, and it starts to slowly form a watery mound, and it's kind of just rotating and moving almost in a circular motion.
That must be the palace.
That, or something's going to jump up out of the water and attack us. So I'm going to wait right here. Felix, why don't you get up here? I'm going to let Reen catch up to me as well.
Yeah, I'll try and climb up there with them.
Okay.
Is Atlas coming?
Yeah.
All right. I'd rather us all be here for this in case this is more dangerous than it needs to be.
Okay, so Atlas is, you guys turn around and see Atlas moving up closer behind you. You see this mound now kind of start to almost spread and start to raise up even higher now. So you got to like this kind of 1 foot mound is kind of rippling and twisting above the water. Jack, roll another perception. And actually Felix as well. You're close enough there.
10 in total.
I'm gonna
Okay.
yell back to Darius.
Darius, we found the entrance to the palace.
No response.
So Felix,
I got a 15.
15, perfect. Okay, so Felix, you hear from around the corner to the right. You hear that kind of like splishing sound. It's kind of being constant. You hear it start to get a little bit louder now. Psh, psh. Psh, psh. You hear like multiple now kind of splashing sounds coming from the right as well.
Sounds like maybe the door to the palace is opening.
Or it's someone coming out to welcome us to the palace.
Yeah, it could be.
Or it could be something very dangerous. Or it could be the opening to the palace.
What are you guys
Maybe they're
doing?
bringing us bites to eat.
Atlas,
This has been
perception.
fun. Do we want to continue here? I mean,
Atlas, with your passive perception, you start to hear from the left-hand side. You start to hear multiple splashes. The water.
okay. I think we need to back up a little. Not sure if this is the way to the palace.
So, are you guys wanting to leave?
Maybe just back up really quickly. Let's regroup over here. Come on.
That's kind of a tight area. I don't really think we have a lot of room to move.
I do
Yeah.
best inside areas. Come on.
I feel more comfortable up here.
Okay. Alrighty.
I'm not wanting to back out. I mean, we might as well at least see what's over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to extend my hand, my rocket hand. And instead of using, like, I guess I'll plop a torch in it. Or I have a candle, whatever sounds
Yeah,
better.
you can put a torch in it.
Okay. Or
Well,
maybe it's got a light in it.
No, it does not. It's not
Okay.
self-illuminating.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot it over, and it's gonna kind of rocket over to where I heard those noises coming from.
Okay, so because of how the cavern is, like, it's kind of like an echo almost. You can't distinguish exact pinpoint location of it, but you.
But I heard it was like this way, right?
You heard it to the left, so over
Oh.
here. So yeah.
All right, so I'll plop it over there to that general area of where I.
Okay, so yeah, you send your hand over there. Do you get into a position to be able to see it? I'm assuming.
Yeah, like I'll kind of pop up.
Right where we were.
So looking
Yeah.
between the rocks, you send it over between the rocks, kind of in this path. You
Yeah.
send it kind of over here, and it kind of illuminates this area, and it looks just like more water. You don't actually see anything over there other than more water.
Felix, based on the fact that we fought mud, ghosts, demons, lightning things, I feel like there's a chance that this water's going to get up and do something to us. So, what's your thoughts on me launching a crossbow bolt through this thing?
Well, yeah, sure. If you think it could be a danger.
I'm feeling risky.
You're just gonna shoot it?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the foot tall blob of water in front of us.
Oh.
Do I know where this foot tall blob of water is?
Yeah, you guys are all close enough to see it now. This kind of mound, it's up and it's kind of almost like rotating.
So Jack's gonna stretch his hand out. His the wing things are gonna expand, and he's gonna launch it. And as soon as he does, Reen is also going to enhance it with lightning.
Okay, go
and
ahead.
I'm gonna prepare to scream if something scary jumps out, loud enough for Darius to hear.
Okay. All right, roll attack.
23.
I'm also
Okay.
backing up a little bit.
Roll damage.
Okay. 6 points of piercing with 4 points of lightning.
Okay. All right. Your arrow goes into the water.
Good job, Jack. You killed the water.
Well, you can understand my reasoning, though.
That's fair. You want me to shoot it too?
Well, I tried something that could pierce it, and I thought adding lightning would also try to help it, so an option that's not those two?
Sure.
And I focus my beam of energy, and I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the mound.
Okay.
The mound's got to make a. Wait, I don't know. Nope, that's wrong.
It's all good.
You got to make a
Except-
DC 14.
Yeah, he rolled a 17.
He
The water.
can.
Confirmed?
Water.
So you see the sacred flame kind of go where this mound is. It looks like it's taking hold, but as it starts to kind of reach up and spread out, it kind of just fizzles. You now see the mound start to move southwardly. This mound now sort of turning and shifting, starts to move. You see it now just to the left of you over here. Still in the water. Felix, you hear the noise you heard coming from the east. You hear it getting even closer. Atlas, you hear from the west that splashing noise you heard. You don't see anything, but you hear this noise of splashing coming closer from the west.
Okay, well, this is one great watery palace. I think I'm okay. I think I'm all full up on watery palaces. I think we should just kind of head back and, we've explored it all.
Well, if Felix is ready to leave, then I will follow suit, but you guys should go first since you guys struggled to get through.
Yeah, this place hasn't really lived up to the hype. I guess we got the Sanguine. We should probably just head back.
I agree.
All right, get moving.
We can come back later, though, if we're bored and we want to check out the palace again.
Yep,
Can we
enough
all
talk.
just-
Get moving.
Can we all just agree that we tell Darius that we found a really great palace and he gave us tons of food and...
As much as he lies to us, I'm sure he'll believe us.
That's a good idea. Maybe we should just take a short rest here so that he thinks that we had a really fun time.
Oh my gosh, that is a great idea. I'm okay with taking a short rest right up here. I will stand guard for us.
Okay, you guys all moving back towards the bottom area?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
We're gonna tuck in this corner here, and we want to have a short rest.
All right. So as you guys move into the corner, you see the mound now start to move down. And not only does this mound move down, the area around it starts to build. And the water now reaching up the sides of the rock that it's beside, starting to go up about 2 foot.
How far away are we from it now? I thought
Right
it
on the
moved over
ping.
here, didn't it?
It's about 15 foot away. That's where you heard the sound that you heard from.
But the
Okay,
big
where's-
one in the center, because the ping in the I didn't see the ping for the one in front of us.
Where's the
This-
mound? Yeah,
this is
we
the
didn't see a
mound.
ping.
The mound is north of you guys, about 30 feet.
Yeah, we're not seeing any pings if you're doing that.
Okay. Sorry, there.
Okay, there we go.
It's
I
about
can
30
see that
feet
one.
to the north.
So
It's
it was
basically
right where we
moving-
were standing?
It was north of there, and then it was up here,
Okay.
and then it started moving south as you guys moved down. So now it is here between the kind of the tightest point of the tunnel there.
Okay. So the mound doesn't want us to short rest.
All right, I guess we're just gonna have to go back. I don't.
As you're talking, the mound is still moving. It hasn't stopped. It's not stationary.
Jack is going to use his hands to guide them forward. Okay, keep going then.
5 feet away.
Okay. Well, let's just say the door was locked.
Perfect.
We're moving.
Okay, as you start to move, Jack, roll a strength check, saving throw, please.
You would make me. Oh, and I have a +2 on strength saving throws for some reason. Natural 20, so 22.
Okay. So as you guys start to move out, Jack goes to lift his foot from the water, and you see this whirling mass of water erupt and just completely engulf Jack. Jack tries to shrug. It looks like he's kind of breaking out of it, but this thing just pulls all of its power in and crushes him for...
Half damage, hopefully.
Or full damage, and you just don't take the effect.
18, so 9 bludgeoning damage. You just see now this massive form start to come out of this water. It looks like it has hands. It's moving its hands around, You would think that it would be casting some sort of magic by the movements that it's doing with its actions. And everybody roll initiative. Don't draw stuff on my map. Get out of here. Jerks.
How long have they been gone for?
I thought that was the Watery Palace.
Oh my god.
So I seen this happening, obviously.
Everybody's seen this happening. You're all Darius, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. That's in darkness. You'll be able to see it because even 60 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40, 40. You would see it. Yeah. You're
Okay.
correct.
Well, my speaker's gonna pop out, and I'm gonna let off a scream.
Oi, what happened to me?
Look how tiny you are.
Who?
Darius.
Oh.
I deleted myself by mistake.
It's all good. I enlarged you again.
Yep.
Let's see.
How long have they been gone for?
Like 3 or 4 minutes. Not long.
Okay.
He could hear us the whole time talking about lying to him.
Yeah. Long enough to have a great time at the Watery Palace.
Well, if that's the case, then I wanted a short rest.
No, it was minutes. All right, so yeah, as this thing erupts, yeah, straight into combat. Darius, go ahead.
Well, I assume I don't know anything's going on, correct?
No, you would. You've got 60 foot. You can see from where you are where it would have erupted. You just 60 foot dark vision.
And I would have heard.
560. Yeah, you can see it.
I
Yeah,
can't
you would have
even
heard
see
this thing. This is not a quiet thing. This rushed out of the water, just shoved itself right up.
All right.
I screamed too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
he did. He held his scream as an action.
I'm going to cast message to Atlas.
Okay.
Just be like, you having fun in the palace, buddy?
Can I respond?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can respond. Anytime I cast message, you can ever. Oh, I guess,
Oh.
yeah, because of turn order, but.
Okay.
No,
Oh
it's
yeah,
fine.
great time. Come on down here. Huge big thing here.
I am not moving.
All right, is that it for your turn then?
Yep.
All right. So the water elemental will move underneath all of you, and I need all 4 of you to roll a strength saving throw.
All 4 of us?
Including
Three.
Reed. Sorry, yeah.
Reed.
Oh, okay.
Not you.
Jack rolled a 15, and Reen
15.
Fail.
rolled a 22.
Okay, so Felix.
What did I get here?
20.
20.
20.
Fail.
Yeah.
All right, so this thing, this beast, kind of like it almost breaks itself apart into water again and engulfs all of you. Atlas and Jack, you just can't pull yourself away. You are grappled, and you all 4 of you take damage, which will be 26. So
2 d20s. Oh my
What?
god.
oh no, my bad. That is not accurate.
The DM is sending a message. Don't go to
The Watery Palace ever again.
Okay, that's a little bit more reasonable. So 10 damage to
Jesus Christ.
Jack and Atlas, and then 5 damage to the other 2.
Yeah, my campaign's not linear, but if you don't do what I want, 2d20s.
Literally.
So Atlas and Jack are grappled right now. You guys have 0 movement.
Cool.
And as this all happens, you guys now see from behind 2 small mounds of water moving up from the entranceway that this thing came from. Felix, you're up.
Okay. So we're like engulfed by this thing.
Yeah. Did
There's
you
no...
say you're not grappled, so but it is.
Yeah, but there's no like section of this thing.
So how it
can-
appears to you now that it tried to attack and engulf you all, how it appears to you now is like two mounds of water that are encompassing Jack and Atlas, and this entity now kind of like pivoted in the middle. So you can see this entity's body. It's almost like this water is extending out from it and engulfing them. So you can see an entity right in the middle.
Okay. Well, there's no way that I could position like Thunder Wave to hit this thing, but not hit the other people. Like, there's no corner of it or something. That's
Where he's positioned, yeah, you would hit everybody.
yeah.
Or somebody at least.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, all I can really do then is stay where I am, and I'm gonna try and attack this entity in the center with my gauntlets.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Action 21.
Okay, 21 hits.
11 thunder damage.
Okay.
And I will extra attack. Swing again. The left hand. This time 13 to hit.
13 does not.
Okay, I'm gonna add Bardic. 17 to hit.
17 hits, yeah.
Okay, 10 thunder damage.
And
Okay.
Reen's going to use her reaction to add some lightning damage to it.
Okay.
And it'll be 5 lightning damage.
So 26 damage.
Oh shit.
Okay. Yeah, you just see Felix go to town on the thing. You see the water kind of dispersing every impact he makes. It disperses, and then it almost looks like it sucks back into place. Reen adding to that last attack, you see the electricity just kind of funnel through and almost illuminate the humanoid figure of this elemental.
Felix, when I healed you, you should have an additional 4 points of healing. Because
Okay.
I'm a disciple of life, and I did not even realize this the entire time. So all my
Okay.
healing spells has additional 4 points of healing.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. All right, sick.
I also have other stuff I didn't know I could do. So
Reading
Oh,
is
yes.
crazy.
there was just like a whole section of my character sheet that I just discovered.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
That's it. John.
Let's see. So that okay. Yeah. So that's action, extra attack. Yeah, I think we'll. Whoa. Did it get bigger?
Just so I can click on the icon. You guys are all over it, so I can click on it.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'll pretty much stay where I am. I'm just kind of in the middle of this, swarm of water fighting, and that's my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. Atlas, you're up.
Above the water punching.
That's right.
Darius!
I'm going to, I guess, cast. So I'm going to cast my Channel Divinity Preserve Life. You can use your Channel Divinity to heal the badly injured. So I get hit points equal to 5 times my Cleric level. So 25 hit points, and I can distribute them any way I please.
Okay.
So I'm going to... Do I remember if... Well, I guess he did, yeah. So I'm going to do 10 to Felix, 10 to myself, and then 5 to Jack.
Okay.
And then you each get an additional. What level spell would that be? Channel Divinity starting at 2nd level, because it's not really a spell. It's a.
I don't know if that counts for.
Disciple of Life.
Would it?
Your healing spells are more effective whenever you use a spell of 1st level or higher to restore hit points to a creature. The creature gains additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level.
Yeah, I don't think because it's channel divinity. I don't think it counts as a spell.
No, it doesn't use a spell slot, but I think it tells you how many. Like, you either have infinite uses of it because it's based on your spells, or it'll tell you how many, like, based on your proficiency or something.
It doesn't say that.
Yeah, no, it can use it from.
Oh, because you're not taking the cast a spell action. You're using your action to channel
Yeah.
divinity. So.
Okay, so. All right, so that doesn't. Yeah, okay. All right, and then I will use my bonus action to disengage my hand, and I'm gonna start stabbing the shit out of the thing in the middle.
Okay.
I am gonna put the rocket scalpel, right, on this side of him because I want it to be able to. If anything else is coming.
Okay.
So that is. 19 to attack.
Okay. 19 hits. Yeah.
And nice. 4 points.
4 points.
Slashing damage. It's a big old 1 on the D8. Nice. Feels good.
All right. So yeah, Scalpel comes out, starts stabbing away at you. Sees splashes of water. Doesn't look like it's doing a lot of damage.
Okay. Thanks.
Any movement?
I can't.
Oh yeah.
I'm grappled.
Grappled.
Am I able to like try to ungrapple myself, or is that?
No, you're pretty
How
much
does that work?
completely engulfed in water right now.
Okay. So I can only get out when it releases it.
Or if you use your action to try and get out of the grapple.
Okay. All right. Good to know. All right. Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Okay. Jack.
Jack is going to try to fire off 3 crossbow bolts.
Okay. I'm sorry, Atlas. Go ahead and roll a strength saving throw. Sorry. The end of your
Okay.
turn.
17.
Okay. All right. So you see the water does kind of dissipate as you were casting your spells. Kind of breaks down. You're no longer grappled.
Okay. That's at the end of my turn, though, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Jack. You're attacking.
Okay. Yep. 3 crossbow bolts getting fired off.
So this water just totally engulfing you. You just kind of like bend your wrist out.
A 16, a 14, and a 3 on the die. So the 16 is a 24, and then a 22, and then a 11.
You could just give me the overall totals instead of like 2 sets of numbers all the time.
Sorry.
But that's 2 hits. Yeah, you get.
Okay. What was that? 8 piercing damage on the first attack, and then 5 piercing damage on the second attack.
Okay. All right. Anything else for you?
Nope.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a strength saving throw.
Come on, Papa. Dirty 20.
All right. So you see, you feel this water kind of like start to shift and kind of just break down, and unveils you again. You're no longer grappled by this entity.
Getting more wet than I wanted to.
Darius, you're up.
Sorry, you said I can see what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you
Yeah,
just,
so-
My vision stops right here. Like, I can't see anything beyond that point on the map.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. The part of the rocks. This rock, it reaches to the top, but there's gaps and stuff in it. It's just I can't make out.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I
Just a
just wanted to
solid
make sure.
But yeah, you can
Okay,
tell.
so-
And the noise that's coming from the other side of that rock does not sound like they're short resting.
And all my screaming.
Yeah.
So I can't physically see the creature though, correct?
From you can see the water splashing around. You can't physically see
No, I
it
know,
to
but I can't
cast
see
on
the
it.
creature.
No.
No, okay.
I think the water is difficult terrain for everybody too. 2 feet of water, it's pretty deep.
Yeah, you're half speed moving in, so you were fine to get in, and you're pretty much where you are for movement. Let's see.
Yeah. I mean, that's all my movement anyway. I actually, if it's
Yeah.
rough terrain, I'm probably stuck here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I will cast message again to Atlas and be like, what you guys doing in there?
We're dying! Oh god, we're all dying!
That's all I can do.
All right. All right, so this water entity now starts turning its hands, throws it up in the air, and woof, slams itself down. Felix, Reen, Jack, Atlas, all strength saving throws, please. And as you do this, you see the 2 kind of waves of waters that were coming from the north getting closer and closer, almost right beneath you now.
Lovely.
I'm gonna use the power of my suit and add my end to that, so it's gonna be a 10.
Okay.
Jack rolled a 15 and Reen rolled a 16.
Right, and I think you also still have my inspiration.
No, I used it on my first attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you?
use an
Okay.
attack, yeah.
Yeah. Well, my extra attack in the first round, I mean, to make sure to hit. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so Atlas and Felix, as this water comes up and surrounds you, you try to shake it off, but you just can't, and you feel it coming in and it just enclosing around you. You're both grappled
Okay.
and both take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Jack and Reen take 5.
Alright.
So as you get engulfed in this now, you guys see from beside these small water entities just start emerging out of the water. And you now see a bunch of small, like, water demons scampering towards. Okay, Felix, you're up.
All right. So as we get engulfed by the water and we're surrounded by water on all sides, I just look around and I'm like, guys, we found it! The watery palace! We're in it right now! And then
So much.
and then I'm gonna take a swing at the entity in the middle again.
Okay.
Uh, 23 to hit,
23 hits.
6 thunder damage.
Reen's gonna use her reaction to add 6 lightning damage onto that attack.
Okay.
Thunder and lightning, bitch.
Hell yeah. And then I'll come at him with the left hook. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Be another 11 thunder damage.
Ooh. Big hits.
Lovely.
You see Felix a little engulfed in this water. His punches just penetrating the water, penetrating this elemental, and just see water just flying everywhere. This time it doesn't seem to be kind of bringing itself back. Each swing, just bam, bam. This thing just seems to be almost shrinking with the water that's losing from these onslaught of attacks.
Okay, and as I punch through with my second attack, and I even though I'm grappled, I'm just gonna try and poise, and I'm gonna power up my suit for my last charge of defensive field and gain 5 temp hit points. As you see the purple runes on the suit glow once again.
Perfect.
That's my turn.
So you see this water surrounding him now just change this glowing shade of purple. Okay, Atlas, you're up.
Okay. I guess I will. What do we got? I'm going to cast. Fuck. All right, I'll use my last third spell slot. You cast Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
Nope, that's not what I'm casting. What am I casting?
Very useful.
Yeah. What am I casting here?
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
The one that like gives me max healing.
Yeah, that's
That one does. It says the max number of hit points possible for any healing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I just read the first thing.
All
So y'all have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death
death
saving throws. And then yeah, and then I will attack with my rocket scalpel.
Okay, perfect. The orange glow of energy, this wave just goes out, and you guys just kind of feel this like almost uplifting energy in your body.
And I'm just like glowing yellow. And we're gonna cast rocket scalpel.
So which one are you attacking?
Oh, the main guy.
The main guy? Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, 20 hits.
Anything but one. 7 points of piercing damage.
All right, perfect. The rocket scalpel going to town, just continuing to almost attack from last time. It's just been going this entire time. 7 more damage impacted to this thing as the water is slowly splashing away from it.
All right, that's it for me.
Sorry, Felix and Atlas both roll strength saving throws. Forgot to do Felix's at the end of his turn.
2.
Okay, so you're both still engulfed in water, finding it hard to breathe now that you've been in it so long.
Great.
Jack?
Jack is going to, I guess, kind of like jam his hand up through this thing and launch the bolts through it.
Okay.
I will total everything first.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I just like to make your job
That's a
harder.
14, so it's an 18. That's a 20, so it's a 27.
All right, so we got 2 19s and then a 17 to hit.
Okay, they all hit.
Excellent. I love +8s. Do you?
Shut up.
I'm going to grab a third D8. Oh, yeah, baby. All right, we got a 11 piercing, a 10 piercing, and then a 5 piercing.
All right, so as you unload your arrows into this thing, you see it actually go through and almost solidify into the water. All three of them. You see these things shrink for a second, and then you see just water just explode and spray all over the sides of the walls. And you see these water imps in behind, almost like screaming out, but you just hear gurgling noises coming out of their throats. The larger one is destroyed. You guys are no longer grappled.
Quick, grapple the little ones. You don't know where the palace is.
Man, we just destroyed the palace.
Oh.
Atlas, see if you can eat one of those things. Jack's going to end his turn.
Any movement for you, Jack?
Nope, Jack is gonna hopefully take the blunt of these attacks, so he's acting as the tank.
Okay, so
I swear.
Darius, you're up next then.
Every time I cast this fucking Beacon of Hope, the battle ends.
Hey, it's
like
good.
every
That-
fucking
that's-
time.
That's the I win button then. Do it all the time.
I can see this one, I assume.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can see both.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna cast an AoE spell. That's gonna be a bad time for all of them.
Just full blown shit.
Oh yeah, do it.
I'll just
way.
cast Shatter at level 4 or level 3.
Yeah.
Yo, lightning bolt.
I don't have lightning bolt yet.
Right through all of us, covered in water.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, I will. All right. So I'm gonna look at this one, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna say to him, "You aren't important enough for a specific insult," and I will cast it on all three.
Generic insult number 7. Perfect.
All right. So it is what is the damage on that? 2d4. Yeah. Okay. So you take 2 damage and have disadvantage on attack rolls.
All right.
Yay.
2 damage, disadvantage on attacks.
Well, just your next attack.
Yeah,
Sorry.
next one. Yeah. All right, perfect. Anything else for you?
No.
All right. All right, so Jack, it's like a bunch of tiny little water demons just skittering across the water, and they just they try to latch onto you. And 23, I'm assuming hits. So
That does.
these things latch onto your body, and then they excrete water, and you're now totally encased of water. 11 bludgeoning damage.
What? I'm assuming the one that didn't have disadvantage is the one that attacked.
Damn it! That's the one I rolled first. 7 to. I should have just said it was the other one. So the one beside, on the other side of you, is going to do the same thing because it can't attack the scalpel hand.
Yay for honesty.
All
From the
right,
DM.
16. What's your AC?
I'm gonna yell from the little crack in the cavern, be like, "Distraction!" and then cast cutting words.
Oh my goodness, you're a saint. That was gonna hit.
Let me just take that down, and I will roll the d8. And that is a 5, so you now have an 11.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Oh,
So
bro,
yeah, so
bones.
these entities just try to latch onto you, and you're just like shaking them off, and they just fall back into the water and kind of regroup and are. They are.
Jack's gonna be like doing a karate pose. Ah, Darius is here.
All right, Felix, you're up.
Okay. Can I get to any of these guys? I guess I could probably move past Atlas. We could share a square, right? Maybe I can
Even
move
yeah,
here.
yeah, being tiny.
You'd
Yeah.
be really close to his rear hatch, though.
You can move
That's
through Reen
okay.
as well. There
Where
is
the
a.
party is.
This isn't a solid wall beside Reen, so you could also go in beside Reen. That's where it kind of starts to grade up, so you could go for either one.
Okay. Well, I'll go here then if I can do that, and
Yep.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll move past Reen and take a swing with the thunder gauntlets. 20 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
10 thunder damage.
Reen is also going to react, adding 2 lightning damage.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. Another attack.
Yep, I'll do the extra
Yeah.
attack. Only 12 to hit this time.
Okay, so that one misses.
All right, and that's my turn.
All right. So yeah, as the gauntlet kind of goes through and Reen's electricity just catches it. You just catch about 3 of these tiny little imps and just you just kind of explode in your fist. A bunch more still just mulling around in the water. All right, Atlas, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna heal some people. That's what I do. So I'm still standing next to. Oh no. Felix moved on me, didn't he?
Yeah,
He did.
he's attacking the top one.
All right. I'm going to. I'm actually just going to reach out and put my hands on Jack. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
You can get to Felix if you want to. This.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
He left. I can cast it at level 2.
He left to go attack something. What a jerk.
So that gives him. Wait.
So
what?
it's,
Whatever
it's
max
max
roll
because he's
is.
got beacon. So
Oh, right. Okay. So
it's
That would
1d8,
be-
so
Second level higher increases 1d8, so it's 2 1d8, so 16 plus 4 because I cast level 2. So
and then
20
plus 4
points.
again.
No. Wait, hold on. 1d8 plus your spell cast. Oh shit, it's a lot. Hold on.
Because your ability or whatever, so you get an
Yeah.
additional.
So it's 1d8, but we only add. Right.
That's the maximum, so he gets 8 plus your spell modifier.
Yeah.
But I
And
thought
then
you
I
just
cast
said
it.
2d8.
I cast it at second level, so I get. It
So you,
Yeah,
so you
so
get
20.
16 plus your spell modifier.
And then plus 8 again, because if it's plus 4 and then your additional 4 points
No.
of healing.
What?
20.
I thought you
points
said
of
you get
healing.
an additional plus 4 on any
do.
healing spell.
Not on
I
each
do.
die.
But just
Yeah, no, I mean in total, so it would be a plus 8 because it's plus his proficiency and then plus another 4.
Okay, so
Correct.
24 then.
Yeah.
so 16 plus 4 for my spellcasting modifier, plus an additional 4.
24.
So-
So 24.
24.
All right.
Yeah. So enjoy that. And then I'm going to
I'm full
move.
health.
I'm gonna move the scalpel to the right, or well, not gonna move it. Just gonna start stabbing the one that's right here.
Okay.
That's OP.
Yeah. Roll for attack.
Ready? $26
That does indeed hit.
or 11 points of piercing damage.
Just stabbing a bunch of the little guys.
Yeah, just trying to pick them all out, just going rapidly at all of them. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's good for me.
All right, Jack, you're up.
Jack is going to just kind of rapid shot these things.
Which one are you aiming at?
He's going to put 2 bolts into the one on the right, and he's going to put a single bolt in the one in front of Felix.
Okay. First two
that
were to
one
the right.
is 100%. Oh no, I rolled that one on accident. I'll say that was on a 2, and then I scooted it forward, and I looked down, and it was a 20. I was like, I think I nudged that one. 16 and a 22.
Okay. So, was that your last 2 rolls?
The third one I rolled a 2 on it, so I'm assuming a 10 doesn't hit.
Okay, so both hits go to the one on the right. Okay, go ahead. Roll damage.
Oh man, that's not good. 7 piercing and then 4 piercing.
Okay. All right. Take out a few of these little water ends. Explode with the arrows going through. There's still a lot there.
Lovely. And that will be it.
Okay. Darius, you're up.
Okay, I will finally move up next to this guy, and I will unsheath my rapier, and I will slash down on him.
Roll for attack.
Alright, so... 17.
17 hits.
Alright. So it's 1d8 plus 3. So 10 points of damage.
All right. Lunge your rapier in. You pierce a few of these things. Pull it out. Just splash yourself with water all over you. You are now soaked.
Refreshing.
Anything else for you?
Licking the blood of his enemies.
Drinking it. No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. So the water imp that you just attacked, you just turn around and they all just jump out at you. 10.
No, that's not gonna hit.
So you kind of just stand there and they kind of just bounce off you.
Still refreshing.
A nice mist.
The other one.
Isn't the watering down so fun, Darius?
I
him
will leave
slash out
right now.
Flash out at Jack for 24 to hit. So Jack, you are now covered in water. Take 8 bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled.
Nice.
Felix, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna keep pummeling this one right in front of me. Here we go.
Yes, that hits.
10 thunder damage.
All right.
Come at him with the left. 18 to hit.
All right, it's roll for damage.
13 thunder hit max damage.
Good Lord, Mer's rolling like crazy today.
These things just flying out. You're just like, bam, 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 just rapidly bashing them out of the air. These things are very low in number now.
Oh my goodness.
Anything else for you?
Great work, Felix.
As I'm punching, I'm just gonna be like, "Where's the watery palace?"
Tell me where it is.
And that's my turn.
Jack, you hear an abyssal screaming, I don't know what that is. Atlas.
I will run over to Felix. And I'm going to cast.
Oh, before
my
you run
gosh.
over there. Before you run, as you go to leave, the water imps attack you on the way out. 22 to hit.
Was I in vicinity?
You were right behind. Yeah, you were right behind Jack there, right?
Yeah, you were in.
Is this not a rock that's here?
You're still within the angle of
No,
5
it's
feet.
not like this. Is a
Oh.
slope up into.
Okay, sorry. So sorry. What did they attack me with?
Well, if you knew the position, you thought you were blocked
It's
off
fine.
there.
Yeah, but it's all good.
22 to hit.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
So 7 bludgeoning damage, and you're grappled.
Oh, fuck off. All right.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh no, it's fine. I'll still move. Okay, yeah, you're dead
Fuck
outright.
you.
Ah, D&D, I love it.
Okay. So I will shout at Felix. I'm just gonna shoot him with some healing.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with healing word,
Okay.
and that is so 8 plus 4 plus 4, so 14. Wait,
That'd be 16 and 3 is
16 points of
total.
healing.
Yep.
Yeah, 16 points of healing.
Oh yeah, Felix just like, oh, and he looks like he is fully fresh. Like
Don't
he's
stop
not even
hitting him
fighting.
until we know where the palace is.
There's
I
no
won't.
palace! Ah!
They're gonna tell us.
Felix, all you hear is as he's trying to speak through the water, then yell over at you. All right, anything else for you, Atlas? I guess.
And then I get a pardon.
Yeah, go ahead. Your bonus.
I'm just gonna command my scalpel to start stabbing shit.
Did I forget to have Rain react to your attacks there?
Maybe.
Oh, man.
Which one are you attacking, Atlas?
I'll attack the one that's at Felix. Or
Okay.
no, I'll keep the one. I'll stay on the one I'm attacking. This one.
All right.
12.
Misses.
I was too distracted by you rolling high.
Oh shit.
Focusing on your healing spell, and you're trying to command your hand at the same time. Just the confusion, and just completely misses. All right, Jack, you are up, sir.
All right, Jack is going to fire off 3 more bolts. He's going to do 2 at the one on the front of Darius, and he's going to do 1 at the one by Felix.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I need to give up here. Can I quickly use the lucky feat because I just rolled 2 natural ones? The second one, yeah, I should have been a halfling. The second one is a math 24.
Okay, so your second one hits, so that'll be the one in front of Darius.
And Reen is going to also react to this one.
Come on,
Since I
Reen,
forgot.
step up your game.
I forgot to have her do it. All right, that sort of makes up for it. I just rolled an 8 on the die. So 11 piercing plus 4 lightning. Oh my goodness.
All right,
two
so
damage.
there's that one arrow. You see that these things just jumping out of the way. The arrows, and the one just catches the central kind of imp that was charging towards. And with the explosion of that, it just spreads out, and you see the electricity spread to the other ones. And that one is now gone.
Excellent. That will be it.
All right, Darius, you're up.
Wee. Move my character, not my character sheet. Alright. With my rapier again. Definitely gonna hit because I rolled higher than I rolled before. So we got. Sorry, my math broke. Okay. 21.
21 hits.
Alright. So we got 2 plus 3, 5 damage.
Okay. Darius charges forward, swings the rapier round, thrusts it forwards, and pops one of the imps.
Hey!
Success.
Anything else for you, Darius?
Nope.
All right. After being attacked, it will leap at you and try to attack 16.
I'm gonna cutting words that.
Okay.
My last one.
You can see the frustration.
I rolled a 5, so that's an 11, which doesn't hit. You're not
All right.
restraining me.
Yeah, these things pounce at you, and you just, after your successful rapier attack with a smile on your hands, boop, 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 you just use the hilt of it to just fend off their attacks as they fall back into a pile in front of you. Felix, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing. I'm pounding on these guys. Where's the watering palace? We came all this way. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
It's been such a long journey, and I just wanted a break.
Jeez. How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've just been going crazy for the past like 30 seconds, like on this pile, just knocking one out, knocking another one out, and I'm like, it's just been really hard, and I just thought the watering palace would be a nice break. Where is it? It's like throw the last punch and kill the last imp.
The last fist impacts and it just explodes, and just all the water settles down. You guys
Felix
see
is
now the water
punching the
going
water
still.
now.
All
I
right.
just look over at Jack and I'm like, I think he's losing it.
I just walk over to him and I just grab him by the shoulders and wrap my arms around him.
Don't worry, we're gonna find it, Felix. We're gonna have so much fun at the watering palace. We're gonna remember.
I'm leaving.
Okay. Okay. Just stop.
Well, I guess it's not down here after all.
Well, we don't know. We haven't even looked. We just came in here and we got stopped by the watering palace's guards. Clearly.
I don't know, Atlas. I think maybe it's time we should go back.
Felix, we didn't find Sanguine until we defeated the Sanguine's guards. We just defeated the watering palace's guards. We gotta look now.
As I'm touching him, I'm casting healing on him.
Okay. He looks pretty
so-
healthy.
Yeah, he looks as healthy as you can look.
Oh yeah, okay. So I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm
He
not
was
doing that.
displaying his healthiness last round.
Okay. All
He
right.
was.
All right. I gotta touch myself. Just rubbing
All right.
myself.
Very well. Administers self-touching.
Yeah. Okay.
Atlas, do you want me to play with your hatch while you're doing that?
I don't know how to respond to that.
I would go to HR.
Let's pocket that one for a little later down the road, when we're enjoying the comforts of a certain watery palace. Anyways, well, how's everyone looking? Everyone feeling great? Darius, you're looking great. Full of
I'm
life,
gone.
energy. Not frustrated.
Well, Jack, what do you want to do?
And as you guys are talking, you can use Cure Wounds on yourself, right?
Yeah, you just touch yourself.
So yeah, you just did it. Jack is going to press his hand to his chest, and it's going to kind of glow green for a second. Well, I feel like our luck, if we keep going deeper, we're going to progressively get to more things that are going to try to kill us. I was kind of disappointed that there's not much of a palace back here. So maybe we
I
could...
yell down the cave. There's no palace!
We haven't even looked yet.
Maybe
We're literally
we
right
could...
here.
Maybe we could return to Dorhan. Who knows how people are going to react now that we've found Sanguine.
All right. Can't
And-
believe it. We're right here. We've
I
come
do-
so far.
I just feel like we've spent so much time in this mine when we were supposed to be going to Centaurium. And I mean, what have we been here, a week? And we've lived in this mine every single night except one? Like, I'm ready to get out of this thing and
Yeah.
preferably never step foot into a mine again.
Jack,
What
we've been
about
here
you?
like 4 hours.
Well, I actually have a map that shows all the other mines on this island.
Well, there's more mines?
Yeah, so I was thinking we could journey to all of them and see what they all contain.
I think that would be a really good tour idea, but maybe after we've completed the tournament, because you guys may be here. You guys may be here because you're misfits and useless to wherever you guys came from. But I wanted to actually get the reward for my island. You know, get us a little up on stuff.
Jack, you can't have a tournament without a tour.
He makes a good point.
It's part of the word. Maybe it's a tournament.
Yeah, we could do the tour of all the mines afterwards.
You put the tour before the mint.
What if the mines are part of the tournament? What if they're like a key part?
What if it's a level skip?
I feel like maybe Dorhan would have led us to the mine, but
I feel like
Okay.
Dorhan doesn't really know a whole lot about the tournament.
Okay,
I
well,
feel
they
like
have
we're
this
under
argument over the
agreement
next
here
3
that we
hours.
should just
I'm going
take
to the
a quick
elevator.
look into this cavern. I'm just gonna take a quick peek. Anyone want to come with me? Just a quick
Yeah, I guess I'll go with you. I don't really want you to go alone.
peek. Okay, thank you.
I'm
Come on,
already
Jack.
down here.
We're just a quick peek. We're just popping our little heads in.
All right.
Hello. I want to keep an eye out.
For any bubbling anything on the ground, and I just want to take a look inside.
Okay. So Darius, you left as soon as they started talking.
Basically, yes.
Okay. All right. So you're making your way back towards the pathway. You came down towards the landing area, right, Darius?
Oh, yeah, we're all the way back to the elevator, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So you're making your way down there. You don't see anything that's changed. Everything seems kind of the way it was when you left it as you traverse down the tunnel. So Atlas, Jack, and Felix, you all moving up into the central area, or just
We're
Atlas?
going very slowly. We're looking at all of our surroundings. We're on high guard. We just-
Jack's gonna try to go to that up top area, see if he can get up there.
I'm
Alright.
casting guidance on myself.
All right.
Fucking
So
ready.
So as you guys move forwards, so Atlas, if you kind of moving up there, roll a perception with your guidance.
Okay.
On it.
All right. Perception. Uh, 18.
18. Okay, good.
I
So as you
see
move forward, yeah, you can now see what Jack kind of seen before. Straight to the north, you see that the water starts to disperse a little bit, and you see what looks like kind of like almost like a ramp leading upwards to dryness. And it looks like a larger kind of tunnel leading out of this area. To the east and the west, you see that this does now branch out into what looks like two different carved out tunnels. One going to the east, one going to the west. You can't see quite around the corner, but you can see that it kind of bends around in both ways, almost like an M shape. The whole room seems to be.
All right.
What did the map say? Did the map say that there was anything beyond this point?
Yeah, it says there's a dead-end disc at the end of this tunnel.
Yeah,
we
but
always-
that's not till after you get to the watery palace, and we haven't been there yet.
Well, maybe it's... Go ahead.
Does the disc reference the things you guys chucked in lava?
I don't know. It just says dead-end disc.
Hmm.
Or maybe it's a deadened disc.
Oh, I didn't think about it that way.
Interesting.
Although
Well,
it is a bit confusing because looking at this map again, the Dwarvish rune for disc is very similar to the Dwarvish rune for dick.
A deadened dick. Should
do
we...
you guys want me to go up and look about?
Yeah, you go ahead. Jack, you do all that stuff, don't you? The looking and stuff. You do that. You go ahead. Ooh, he's so graceful.
Are you going up that slope, Jack?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So
Do you
as you
think the rest
guys,
of us should split up?
What?
Well, there's two tunnels here. One could lead to the Watery Palace.
Oh, I think we should stick together.
Okay.
Yeah, splitting the party up's never the best idea.
Yeah.
So are
we
you
should make
guys-
sure that all of us stay together.
Wonderful.
Our whole group.
Like a team.
That's
The
right.
Atlads.
That's
Yeah.
us.
Darius, play us a little jingle about our team. Darius?
all right.
There he
So as you guys are making your way up, talking about what you want to do next, Darius, you arrive back at the landing area for the lift. As you enter the area, again, it looks very similar to what it was before. You don't really see any changes. And you see the brown owl kind of sitting on a rock to the south as you enter the area. Just watching.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the lift and activate it.
Okay. So as you walk over and you pull the lift, and nothing happens.
Oh right, because they
The-
disabled it.
The owl flutters over and lands in front of you, and it just sounds loud toodle, woohoo, and then it disappears, and then you hear the lift start. Chunk. You hear the lift start to initiate.
Darius thinks to himself, he needs to figure out what that owl is. It seems mystical.
All right, so you got a 5-minute wait for the lift. So
Yep.
while you wait there, yeah. So you guys are proceeding up this ramp, all of you.
I thought,
I thought
Just,
it was
just Jack is right now.
Okay, just Jack.
just doing
My bad.
some
Okay, perfect.
stealthy. Yeah.
So Jack, as you move up, you can kind of get a better view straight ahead now what this is kind of opening up to, and you can see it looks like a line of rocks. Looks like that rough mining kind of structure that you've seen in the hallway that was coming to. You can't quite see where it leads, but it looks like it's kind of coming to a point. Depends how far you want to move forwards if you want a better look.
Jack is going to whip out nothing because he has dark vision and make his way.
Okay.
A deadened dick.
Are you commanding Reed?
I wasn't
to-
sure what he was about to whip out there.
Yeah.
I was going to whip out a torch, but I was like, I can see.
Are you commanding Reen to go with you?
Yep. He's going to look at Reen and just kind of tilt his head and make his way in.
Okay.
be careful.
I will.
So moving up, you can see this coming to some sort of weird rock-looking structure. Looks like it's being mined around into a little sort of, it looks like almost like an arrowhead.
1 minute.
So roll a perception.
15.
Okay. Yeah, you can see this coming to a head, and you see something. You can't quite tell without going right up close to it, but there seems to be something kind of like almost at the arrowhead of this rock formation.
Are these like rocks or are these like lit fires?
Those lit fires are not lit.
Okay, that works. Yeah, Jack is going to have Reen stay there, and he's going to turn to her. If anything happens, run back and get them. And he's going to just have her wait at the entrance right there, and then he's going to make his way up to the tip.
Okay.
of the
So
brick.
as you explore the tip gently, you see now, you can kind of see through gaps of this rock, and you can see that it kind of like goes into darkness. Through these gaps, you can see there's basically nothing behind. But as you get to the main tip, you see that there's a circular indentation dug into this rock of something that would have been there before.
Would I be able to ascertain if it was the discs from before?
Roll a general intelligence check.
We all know I'm a genius. Ooh, a 17 on the die, and I get a +0 to intelligence.
Okay.
17.
Yeah, so you can tell from the discs that you guys destroyed, you can tell that shape quite clearly is the exact shape of one of those discs.
And then just based off of his initial entrance and that initial perception, there's nothing really else about this room.
No, from what you can tell, it looks like this is what they were looking for, and as soon as they got that, they were gone.
Nice. Okay. Yep. Jack is going to make his way back. He's going to tell Reen it's time to leave, and he's going to make his way back to them.
All right. So you move back in. Have you guys done anything in that 2 minutes or so that he was in there checking that area out?
No.
Okay.
Waiting patiently.
All right, Felix. So yeah, you come back down. They are Felix and Atlas pretty much where you left them.
Okay, guys. I believe that room is where they did find that disc. I found an indent that was shaped like the disc. It kind of matched the size, and it's a dead-end area. So, just as the map suggested, I'd say it's time to get back to the surface.
Felix is on his back, floating in the water.
Jack is going to snap out his grapple and grab him by the leg, and he's going to reel him back into the to land.
Oh, jeez, Jack, I was just... We were expecting a watery palace, all right? I was just trying to enjoy a little bit of the water.
If you want, I can let you lay on your back as I casually bring you back to the front while you float.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Oh, I want to do that. Me too.
Well, I only have... Actually, I have an idea. But you got to think light thoughts as we're doing this. And Jack's going to re-hook up. Actually, he's going to drag Atlas, and then Reen is going to go up and bite onto Felix's armor and like an extra area that's not like actually on him, and drag him through the water. And Jack is going to drag Atlas through the water.
And
I just like literally lay back, like I fall back, and you just hear a clunk as I just sink directly into the floor. Like
you see bubbles were.
Yeah, just bubbles.
All right, so while this is all happening, Darius, the lift arrives. You just see it coming from above. Kind of ready yourself just in case, and cha-chunk. Stay steady there. Nothing seems to be in the lift.
Okay, I'll give them a few minutes.
Okay. Good enough. All right, so you guys, Jack is pulling you through the water as best he can. Atlas being drugged along.
just dead weight.
Kind of be like being whacking the rocks underneath the water as you're being pulled.
All you hear is like, oh, this is so much fun.
So you guys leaving the watery place?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm so glad you guys went there.
We don't want to leave any map built unused.
No stone unturned.
So,
All right.
as we get out of the water and we start walking back, Felix is gonna pull out his map he got from Thoric, and he's gonna look it over, and he's gonna go, "Hey, did we ever go look at these spider thingies?"
No.
Jack is gonna gently try to remove the map from his hands, and then refold it back up and put it in his bag.
No, hold on, Jack. I don't think we went this way. There's spider thingies up this passageway.
Minikin had all those spider thingies. Don't you remember seeing them?
I just like I put my hand on Felix's shoulder and like,
It's over, Felix. It's over.
I just start walking on.
Okay.
Okay, but listen, guys, hear me out. We've been to every other room in this mine. Do you really want to leave the last one not explored?
Didn't we see those big arachnids that could pick Atlas's lifeless body up and like throw them outside the mine? I don't know if I want to fight them.
All I'm saying is there's only one path left.
But imagine the path we're going to be taking when we're inside that mansion, and we can just flip that whole thing upside down. Now that we have an invitation and Sanguine.
I guess. All right.
Let's save that enthusiasm for that mansion.
Okay.
So, Darius, how long do you want to wait for them before you take the lift?
I'll just wait for them.
Okay.
I'm not gonna leave without them.
You just sulk in the lift.
Not so much sulking, just like annoyed.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? I don't know where Darius went. We should take a long rest in this hallway.
We could probably put a tent up just like he did. Maybe it'll work the same.
All right, so you guys walking down the pathway again. Nothing looks changed. Everything seems the way you left it. And as you enter, after about 10 minutes walk, you go back into the kind of the landing area again. You see Darius just sitting, leaning up against the wall, with a very disgusted look on his face.
Darius, we found it. We went for a really fun ride.
You wouldn't believe the magical things we have seen.
Oh, you're definitely right. I wouldn't believe it.
It was actually pretty nice.
Okay. Get on the fucking lift.
Oh, that's rude.
Darius,
Really,
just
coming
one
from
thing.
someone who did not enjoy the watery palace and all its amenities that were offered to us.
Darius, when we were walking back, we actually noticed that there's some spider thingies that we
I hit the lift.
Cha-chunk. The lift starts to ascend. And let's take a 5-minute break there.
Okay.
Before anything else freaking happens. All right, we'll be back. All right, everybody, we're back from our break. So, you guys. Oh wait, we'll wait for Felix to be back. It's probably there, just not on.
I mean, if we don't wait, we'll probably get more accomplished.
I don't know if it's just Felix. I mean, I think Felix and Atlas, it was better when they were kind of fighting. I think you guys got more accomplished when they team
Like
up. It's
beating each other up.
Distraction City. Yeah, we'll just give them a minute or two to get back here. It's so funny what I prep for this campaign and what you guys actually do.
Yeah.
He preps and then ends up improving 90% of the thing.
Yeah. I know, like I don't prep a ton now because I'm like, what's the point?
100%.
That's the point.
What's the point?
Any more chips?
So as you guys are going up the lift, you guys are kind of experienced with this now. You know it's going to be about a 5-minute journey. As you entered the lift, you didn't see anything different. Nothing seemed to stand out. Did you guys want to do anything specific during this 5 minutes of kind of downtime?
I'm just gonna sit and try to ponder what daylight looks like.
Respectable.
That's fair.
Jack is going to just kind of kneel down and give Reen some extra attention, scratching her in all her favorite scratching places, petting her, and just telling her she's a good girl.
Okay. Before you did that, you did notice that Reen had kind of cuddled up to Darius until you give her the command, and then she came over to you.
I'd like to study the blindfold a little bit from that Iraq guy.
Okay, sure. You can spend some time checking that out. Roll a investigation or an Arcana, either one.
Okay. Both. Where am I? Both are the same, so it doesn't matter.
You grab the robes as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I can like look them both over. I'm wearing the robes technically.
Oh yeah, you tied. Yeah, you tied the blindfold over your
wearing them
arm,
like
didn't you?
the blindfold's around my neck, and then
like
I
a
put
cape,
the robes on like a cape.
Right. Got it.
Sorry, Arcana. I'm gonna guidance myself as well.
Okay.
So 13, 17 plus a d4. So 19.
Okay. Yeah, so studying the inside and also the robes, you do see from the side of it now that there are lots of inscriptions, like runic inscriptions throughout it. You can't necessarily read what these are, but you can definitely see that this is something that would emanate some sort of magic to whatever being was using it.
Okay, and so I don't recognize the language or anything like that?
No, it's not as much of a language as just like magical inscriptions, which you're not versed in.
Okay.
But you can't sense any magic from it. Like, it doesn't look like it's emanating anything or like currently active with magic.
Okay. Darius, are you still bitter and angry? Okay, good.
He's eating rations right now.
Can you look at this? And like, do you understand any of this stuff?
Do I?
Roll an Arcana.
Okay. Well, it's probably not going to be that great. What is my Arcana? Yeah, that's a 9.
You just kind of know that they're some sort of magical runes. You really don't inscriptions. You don't really understand what they do, what they're for.
They are deep arcanic runes.
Okay. I want to look at the dagger that I have, and do these runes look similar?
No. No,
No?
they don't look like they're connected in any way. From the way that
Okay.
they're drawn or the shapes of the symbols or anything.
All right, I'm gonna get frustrated a little bit, and I'm just gonna stab the dagger into the floor on through the cape.
Okay. So you stack the dagger through the cape and nothing happens.
Okay, yeah, I don't gotta roll.
No, not for this. You don't need to.
Okay, that's fine. That's all.
Okay.
I'll take it. All right. Oh,
Oh, alright, well. It looks cool, don't it? Tie it back on.
like a cape.
Flapping in
Suits
the
you, I'll
wind.
give you that.
Anything else anybody wants to do in these 5 minutes?
Yeah, Jack is going to, as he's scratching behind Reen's ears, I guess, and Draconic, he is going to speak to her and say, I see you have a recent tend to follow Darius. Is there a specific reason for this?
So as you finish this, so she kind of gets up from the pet and slowly kind of just see her kind of saunter over to Darius. And she just kind of nuzzles her head against Darius's bag. And then she just sits down.
I understand now. You're doing good. Would you prefer it to be easily accessible, or do you feel comfortable with it being there?
And then she just walks back over to you, just circles you, and just lays down beside you.
What's happening?
Would
You just
I
see
guess-
Reen come up, nuzzle against your bag.
No, I know.
and-
I'm seeing. Darius is saying this.
Oh, they were literally asking.
Reen is rather worried about the egg that is in your bag. So she's tending to follow you around because you have it. So maybe the next time we take a long rest, if you could, at least we could get it out or something so she could at least guard it. I bet that would make her happy.
Like she wants it while we sleep.
I mean, I'm sure it would comfort her to know that she could see it.
I'm not denying it. I'm just clarifying that that's what you want. I have no
Yeah.
issues. We can take it out of the bag at any time. I'm not like guarding it or anything.
Yes, then when we go to sleep, I would like to get it out so she can protect it and guard it.
Oh, that's fine. I have no issues with that.
So I hope you don't mind her trailing you as much as she has been.
No, it's a little disappointing now that I know why. I was actually a little happy about it, but oh well. You know, it is what it is.
She does listen very well, but at some times she does have her own will, and I'm not going to prevent her from doing something she doesn't want to do.
Anything else anybody wants to do during this journey up? Do you guys
No.
Okay. So the lift continues up without anything, no major occurrences happening. You can kind of tell now you're getting near to the top. You hear this change. Just you can see the top now. You're about maybe 20 seconds away from reaching the top. If anybody wants to do anything.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to ready my sword just in case. If there is an enemy at the top, I'm readying an attack, basically.
Okay.
Jack is not going to move. He's chilling.
Okay. Good enough. All right. So as you guys reach the top, kind of at the ready, you see, as it slowly comes up, you see some feet, you see legs and a cape, and you see Seraph standing, just arms crossed. Welcome back. That took you somewhat longer than I expected.
You can come down into the mine.
It would appear so.
Well, it wasn't in vain. We did find the Sanguine.
And the
So-
Watery Palace.
And a whole bunch of other things, too.
Oh, well,
We killed them. All of them.
What did you kill? The Oni demons, I hope.
Demons, some water monsters,
Some mud monsters.
Weird mud.
mud.
It was-
Swam around in the watery palace.
A blind
Yeah.
guy.
Oh yeah, we killed a blind guy.
How
And
the
weird.
wearing
giant-
robes.
Yeah,
A
he didn't even
giant-
see it coming.
I had no clue.
What?
Look,
Well, I mean, that part isn't true. He seemed to be very aware that we were there.
Yeah, he has speared Darius like 2 or 3 times, if I recall. Dude just
He might
jetted
have.
in the air.
He might have heard us coming, but he certainly didn't see us.
That
I just like I show her the robes. I'm like,
do you know what any of these markings are?
And she just takes a step back for a second. She's like, that is a lot of information at one time. I will look at that. First of all, I need to know, a watery palace? Are you telling me they
Uh-huh.
uncovered a palace down there? Was that done by the demons? Or did
No,
Anakin uncover
Would you
no,
like to
no,
go- Yes,
no,
we will take you
no.
there. Feel it.
Seraph, no. And I show her the map. They are dyslexic.
I think Felix has the map. Oh no, you took it.
Actually,
I-
Jack
Jack.
took it.
Jack has the map.
I'll sleight of hand it if I need to.
Go ahead, roll sleight of hand check. What's your
Natural
passive,
20.
What's your passive perception, Jack? It's not over 20, right?
26.
Yeah. Yes, you slide out of the pocket. You do slide the map out of Jack's pocket without him noticing.
Okay, so I show her the map.
Okay.
And I point to where it clearly says place.
Okay. She just takes a second. She kind of looks over it. Like, okay. I'm not quite sure what's happening with all of this confusion here, but there seems to be quite a lot going on down there. Perhaps we should return to the city and sort everything out. When I came, I was thinking about going into the mine. Jonas had informed me that you decided to venture in there, and I was going to help. However, as I got closer to the top of the lift, I heard screaming. And as I came up, I found Dorhan holding his head and screaming, and then in a second it had stopped. He said that he was fine, but I relieved him of his duty and sent him back to the city to rest. He said he was fine, and he looked fine. I couldn't see anything wrong with him, but I thought I'd best wait here and not leave the lift unprotected.
Was the owl yours?
Yes, indeed.
That makes so much more sense.
I had to make sure
Yeah.
it was you coming up.
Of course. And that makes sense, and that was very smart. Well done.
She just kind of clicks her fingers, and you see the owl just apparate on top of the fence.
Huh. Kind of like green. Nice.
Dorhan's been having a lot of those headaches
Yeah.
recently.
And he always says the same thing.
I feel like he's just not drinking enough water.
Yeah, it all seems to have happened since he met us.
I honestly
There's
feel
no
like it just
correlation.
happened after Atlas came back to life and his legs shrunk up.
No, it happened before then, too.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
You know, not drinking enough water can lead to pretty bad migraines. You really should have come to the Watery Palace.
Oh my god.
Maybe he needs to get to Centaurium or something. Who knows?
I checked all his vitals. Everything seemed to be in order.
What was his oxygen?
He was
Where's
breathing.
Maybe an
level.
eye exam is in order. I know that sometimes people's focal lengths can get all wonky, and then that can lead to eye strain, which could lead to headaches. Maybe he needs spectacles.
Well, if you're quite done, perhaps we should go to the city when we know everything is safe for now, at least.
I
Do
would
you
love
want
to see
to-
Dorhan in spectacles. I bet he would look great.
Do you want the key to this thing?
One of us should definitely take the key. There's no question of that.
I'll take it.
I thought we were going to put it in the bag.
the key?
Hmm.
Were we
Well,
putting it in the bag?
Are you guys going to need to be in the mine at any point? Do you need the key? Want the key?
Well, there was the whole if we leave it in the town, what if someone comes for it?
I'll eat it.
Yeah, he can eat it too, that's fine. I mean, I think. How big is the key? I thought it was kind of large.
Well,
it's
I've
like a-
seen Atlas
half.
put pretty big things down his throat before.
So,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
Seraph, do you want the key? Do you need the key?
I don't need the key, but I have no problems protecting it, if that's what you wish.
I toss it into my mouth.
Yeah.
Very well. Looks like Atlas is going to take care of that.
Oh,
No problem.
I don't know if you should chew it.
Oh. That was... Oh, I'm sorry. I might have ruined it.
Well,
ting, 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 ting. It's on the ground. Is it okay?
Did you chew it, or did you put it in?
Like, I might have lightly chewed it a little
Okay.
out of
There's
just
just some
natural.
roughage around the edges then. Yeah, it's
broken.
not made of a special metal, so yeah, you could definitely damage it.
I put
Well-
it in the thing and turn the key to see if it goes down.
So as you kind of put it in, you kind of have to jiggle a little bit and push a little bit, and then when you're turning, you kind of have to pull, you know, whenever your key doesn't quite go in the front door properly, and you're like trying to jiggle it, so you kind of pull it, and it eventually turns.
All right. Can I send the lift down?
You can certainly try. Yeah, so you pull the lever, the chains start going, and the lift starts moving downwards.
Okay, it looks like it works.
Why are you sending the lift down?
I
Not
mean, it's
be
not gonna
best.
matter,
Would it not be best to keep it up here?
would it? We
Well,
have the key.
I think it's, if it's down there, at least I don't know if there's a way to activate the chains from down there and bring it up, but at least it would be more difficult.
Why
if the
don't we
lift was
send
already
it
up
like a
there.
quarter of the way down and then
Perfect.
deactivate it?
I stop the lift and take the key out.
Okay, you try to take the key out, it won't remove.
Interesting.
I'm assuming it would have to be in one of the correct positions to remove the key, not during transport.
They
Anyways,
really should put that in the user manual.
Whoever designed this mine was highly inefficient.
well, my
I'd
main
have to
concern
agree.
was that you were safe, and it seems that you are. So I'm going to return to Jonas and check in with her.
we'll be
Like,
following
lever
right
up.
behind you.
Just like click the lever back up and remove the key once it comes back up.
Okay. Yeah, comes up no problem. You jiggle and pull and turn and yank the key back out.
And I swallow it with no chewing.
Yum.
All throat.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
Throat goat.
You now have the key.
Cool. It's gonna sit
And,
right next to Dorhan's rotting leg.
Jack is going to make his way out with Sarah if he's following her.
Okay. Is
Oh,
anybody
I'm excited to see Jonas again. I feel like it's been forever.
I'm sure be excited to see you all as well.
Does anyone want to visit Minikin's corpse before we leave?
Nope.
Wow, you're just going to let him rot in there after you were so worried about him?
I mean, he's dead now,
There,
and this was the place he was most happy.
Ew.
I performed a burial for him. I left him in his throne room.
Aw.
I did pay respects.
Was he really the most happy here? I don't know that he was.
It was the most crazy.
Definitely that.
Is that your professional diagnosis?
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, Alice is the closest to a doctor of any of us.
Hence the question.
Yes, Minikin was definitely not of sane mind.
Wouldn't he be considered a doctor at this point? Medical professional and all?
I'm a automated life-saving assistance and support technician.
Yeah, doctor.
Atlas.
Dr. Atlas.
Okay.
Okay, you guys are having this conversation as you walk along. Are
Yes.
you guys following Seraph right out into the city? Or are you going to check?
I'm
No
probably
detours. I'm out of here.
Following Seraph to a T.
All right. So, okay. So the spidery things are going to stay there. Okay, got it.
Okay, well, if you insist,
Now
I'm gonna
you
jump.
say that.
Jumps down.
I'm gonna jump off the railing. Yeah.
So you guys make your way through the now familiar tunnels, come to the hatches that lead you out into the city. Seraph kind of leads the way, and you guys find yourself back in Venmoria City.
I, like, cover my eyes.
Daylight burns. It burns. Just kidding. It's fine.
Okay, well, should we go check in with Jonas? Let her know we're alive.
Oh yes. Oh, I'm good. I miss Jonas.
We should probably let Dorhan know we're not dead as well.
Oh yeah.
You'll-
I
He'll
miss
figure it
Dorhan.
out. And Jack's just gonna walk into, or he's gonna knock on Jonas's door.
I'm gonna go to the bar.
Yes, come in.
Harry.
Oh, Jack.
And,
oh, you're back safely. Is everybody back safely? Are they here?
Yeah, we're all back.
Fine.
We even found a little bit of sanguine down in the basement, the mine, and we figured we'd check in with you and probably go from there. Go find Dorhan. I guess he's not feeling well.
Oh, I'm so excited. Like, while you start to say all of that, he's immediately just running over and giving big hugs, grabbing Felix around the neck and jumping up and down, running over to Atlas. She's just trying to hug as many people as possible in a small piece of time. Oh, I'm so excited you're all back. I can't believe you found Sanguino. Wait a minute. Where's Darius? Is he okay? Oh, goodness. Where is he? Darius, are you okay?
When she hugs me, I like hold
Fine.
on. I hold on like a little longer than she's comfortable with.
Okay. Atlas, I missed you too.
Oh, this is great.
Where's Darius? Please tell me he's
Oh,
okay.
oh yeah, he's fine. He just likes to wander off on his own and brood.
He's just really bummed he missed out on the watery palace.
Wait a sec. A palace?
Yeah,
I've never seen a palace before.
we haven't either.
Oh, wait. Huh?
Whoever was
know.
labeling the maps down there did a bad job.
Labeling the map. Well, I mean, Thoric said that he left you a map. Is it him? He said he was quite a good cartographer, so I'm assuming it was him.
Well,
Yeah, his writing was a bit messy. It was hard to tell with the Dwarven rune for place or palace.
Oh, that's interesting, because he even offered to teach me how to cartography.
Well, I'm sure he's good at cartography, but I think he needs to work on his calligraphy.
Oh, perhaps. Oh, my goodness. So you found some sanguine, and what else happened?
we fought some weird mud. We fought some water.
Okay.
We fought some demons.
Yeah.
We fought a giant. We fought a blind guy. We burned some discs, preventing the another cataclysm coming in with a spawn of demons infinitely summoning from another realm into the mine, coming up to the surface and killing everybody. Did I miss anything?
So as you kind of finish this, she takes a step back and her eyes are super wide, and she kind of looks at you all. She's like, "You killed a blind guy?"
Oh, don't worry. He didn't even see it coming.
Oh, and I took his robes and his blindfold too.
And I'm pretty sure mid-fight, Atlas stabbed him in his eye sockets.
Oh, I did. It didn't do anything though. But look, we stole his things.
She's kind of scratching her head. I'm
Like
a
who's
little
gonna do it?
confused. I thought you were, good adventurers. Was he evil?
Oh yeah, he was super evil. He tried to kill us. He actually tried to kill Darius more.
Yeah, I mean, I told him to blink twice if he was friendly.
She kind of chuckles. Okay, well, as long as everybody's okay, I guess that's okay then.
Yeah. Oh, Minikin's dead. Did we tell you about that?
Seraph told me she went down and buried him.
Oh. Okay, well then, no, nothing else to report.
So as this conversation is all going on, Darius, you head straight up into the tavern. Yeah, as soon as you go in, you see Dorhan just sitting at a table. Looks like he's just eating something and drinking out of a mug. You made it back. I'm glad.
Yep, we're not dead.
So Seraph was able to get you up the lift, huh?
No, we came up on our own.
Okay. Well, is everybody okay? Did everybody survive?
Yeah, we're fine. They will not stop talking about this palace. It doesn't end. And there was no palace. It was a place. But they just won't shut up about it, and Dorhan, if I had it, they would all be dead.
Wait a second. There's still going on about that stupid palace.
Right? That's what I'm saying. We
What
actually
about-
had to go and look.
I thought they
And
were
then they
going
ended
for
up
weird
fighting it.
mud.
What? The
thought they
weird
were
mud
going-
was actually like a mud octopus thing. We killed those.
And then they went also to another area?
Yes. We did
Oh,
find
by the
a small
gods.
piece of sanguine.
Ah. Well, that's good. I think that's the entire reason that you all wanted to go down there.
Yeah, so that was fruitful. And then, yeah, they went and checked the watery place. I waited for them, but then they ended up getting ambushed by a giant water elemental. So I had to go help them. And then they killed it. And then I left at that point and waited at the lift for them. And they eventually made their way there. And we came up and now, well, here we are.
This doesn't bode well for the journey to Centaurium. Trying to keep this group
Oh.
together.
So I about that, you're not going to like this next part.
What?
We found an invite to Venmoria's mansion.
Okay. What does that mean?
You know, that was one of our destinations we wanted to go to, and now we have access to it.
Well, at least it's right there. Down at the
That's
end.
fair.
It's at least we don't have to travel that damn mine anymore.
Yeah, that's true. But just look at how long we spent in that mine. Who knows how long we could be in that mansion?
Okay.
Hopefully,
so,
whoever makes the maps for the mansion keeps it very simple.
So what's the plan? Are we go to the mansion then we leave? Like, do you think
Yeah,
we could
yeah,
get them to
I-
leave now? Could we get them? I mean,
I think we're gonna go to the mansion, but I think we need to do a short little rest first, because
well, I'm ready. I don't need a rest.
yeah, well, you've been resting for the past. How long has it been?
I don't know, 12 hours.
It's been 12 hours. We were in there for 12 hours.
That's what it feels like to me.
Can you tell time?
No, not really.
Yeah, okay, that checks out. Okay.
It's been one day.
All right. Well, yeah, that's my report. I assume the rooms are still constructed upstairs.
Yes, Jonas didn't deactivate them. They're there. Seem to be there permanently for now.
Perfect.
At least.
I'm just gonna go lay down for like an hour, and then I will meet up with the rest of the group, and we can go explore the mansion.
Okay, very well. I'll wait here for them, I suppose. All right, so back into Jonas's room. What are you guys up to?
I'm just telling Jonas all about all the fun stuff we've seen and the things we did, and
Okay.
kind of asking her.
So, what have you been up to since we've been gone? I feel like it's only been a little bit, but... Was there any wild and crazy adventures you went on?
Well, you guys have been gone for a little bit. It feels like maybe longer than it actually is, but I'm not too sure. But it's at least a day. It feels like a day. It feels like a day to you. It feels like almost multiple days even. But it did help when Thoric came up. I'd never met him before, but he said he was a blacksmith in the mine, and he used to work in the mine when it was really active and going, and he fixed lots of things, and he knew lots of things, and he was telling me lots of stories. He used to follow the demons around. He'd be all stealthy and find out what's going on. That's what he'd make his really extensively detailed maps. And it was amazing to talk to him, so that passed a lot of time. And other than that, I haven't really been doing very much, just hoping for your safe return.
Oh, well, that sounds like a lot of fun. Well, your hoping has paid off because here we are, safe and sound. We're all very much wiser and more battle-hardened and very tired, actually. Pretty tired. I was keeping everyone alive, and the journey
Ooh.
was fun. And do you have anything for us? You said you were working on something, or some upgrades, or anything like that. You got anything for us?
I do have a couple of different things, yes. But if you guys were very busy, tired from down there, you said you were tired, maybe you should rest up first, and then I can, see what I've got for you.
Oh, well, if anything I know is we don't like waiting around for anything, so maybe we'll just take them now.
That's gonna take some time.
Well, what?
I did have them prepared, but then you guys left without coming to see me, so I gotta kind of re-prepare what I had for you.
Oh, okay. Well then, sure, we will go rest, and then we will return. Does that sound like a plan?
Okay, I'll be here. Unless there's anything specific you need me to do to help you while you're resting.
I don't believe there is anything for me. Yeah, I think I'm okay.
Okay, well, you can go rest. All the rooms are still active, so if you do need a room, I don't know if you need a room. Do you? I'm not too sure. I think you can sleep anywhere. But yeah, you can stay here if you want. You can go to the room. You can go to the blacksmith where it's nice and warm and toasty because there's a nice furnace in there. You can go anywhere you want.
Ooh, wonderful. That's so accommodating. Oh, quick question. The Sanguine, we're able to unlock her collars with it? Or what was something Darius said? He tends to ramble on sometimes.
I don't really know anything about unlocking the collars. Seraph did something with hers, but I don't really know how she did it.
Okay, what about reactivating our keys with the Sanguine?
Your keys? What do you mean?
I don't know what I mean, to be perfectly honest. I'm just repeating things and shreds of bits of information and hoping for something.
Oh, I don't know anything about reactivating the keys. I don't really know much about the keys at all, to be honest with you.
Okay, that's wonderful. I will be seeing you later then. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for being so kind and generous. And can we have another hug?
Absolutely! And she hops off the chair, runs over, and gives you another hug.
Wonderful. Oh, careful of my back hatch. Oh, did I tell you I found a back hatch? There's something inside it. Do you want to see?
Oh, yes, please! And she bends down
Ooh.
and kind of bends her.
Turn around. Go ahead. Just reach in. Take a look. Put your whole head in.
It's not opening.
Oh, just give it a little bit of a shake or a jiggle or something.
She tries. I can't really see where it is, and nothing seems to be moving.
Hold on.
I just grit down and try to push it open.
Okay. It just pivots down.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, just a little backed up.
Wow! Look at this!
Yeah,
And she puts her little tiny hands in and kind of like half puts her face in.
Oh, careful.
It's a tiny you. This is amazing! And she tries to get in and tries to pull it out, but it's like complete.
Oh, no,
absolutely
don't pull it.
movement.
Don't pull it. Be gentle.
Oh, okay. Sorry. She takes her hands
Okay.
back out. Wow, that's amazing.
While you're in there, do you see anything else?
No, I just see a mini you.
Okay. All right. Just make. You want to feel around a little bit to make sure?
I've got a good look. It looks pretty clear in there, other than the mini you, which is really cool.
Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, that thing flies. I just shoot it out, and it flies around, and I can see and hear from it. It's really cool.
Wow, can you show me? And she sits down quickly and just kind of like tapping her fingers together.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Let me try.
And I just like try to push it out really hard, and then I shut down.
Alright.
Here it goes.
Oh,
And then I'm asleep.
okay. She turns to Felix like, oh, is this part of it? Does he have to like build it up and then it comes out?
No, I don't think so. He just kind of launched it out before.
Yeah,
Oh.
Is he asleep?
She goes over and she kind of like checks on her. Oh, he seems to have gone into stasis, I guess. Maybe he has to recharge.
All right, well, I guess we'll rest.
Okay,
Okay.
I gotta go ask Darius to get that egg out, so Reen can babysit it. So we'll see you in the morning.
Okay. Felix, can I see you for a second before you go? She pops
Sure,
over.
yeah.
Close. Oops.
What do you need?
So, Dohan found this thing in the mine, and he brought it to me, and I was looking at it, and I've done research on something like this before, and I know that only you can make it work. Because only I can make it work, and we have the same types of skills. Look at this. And she pulls out this. It looks almost like a gem. But as you look closely at it, it almost looks like there's little lightning spikes happening within it. It's like, I've done research on this, and it's really exciting. In fact, maybe you know about it, because you know about mines, and you've done research on lots of different things about mines. You've been in mines a lot. Have you heard anything about something like this special type of ore? This is elemental ore. Have you ever heard of this before?
Have I ever heard of this before?
No. Well, actually, roll a history.
$25.
Okay, you have. So she starts explaining what it is. You already know what this is. So this hasn't really been seen before, but there's been kind of like rumors of it. When the elemental beings spend prolonged periods of time in mines where there's residual ore, it kind of sucks its power in from the energies around it. And so on extremely rare occasions, this ore can coalesce inside the entity. And so when the entity is destroyed, it drops this special type of ore that's left over. So she went, yeah, so this is lightning ore, runic lightning ore. And Doran brought it to me, and it was damaged because he fought the thing, and I think it was the thing that got Atlas, actually. But he brought it to me, and I was able to kind of work with it and mold it. And here it is. Have you heard of this before? Do you know what this is?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I've never actually seen it myself.
Oh, it's so amazing. Look at it gleam. And she starts showing like the little lightning sparks inside it. She's like, this is fantastic. I can't even believe I've been able to see this. I thought it wasn't even real. And
That's amazing.
Passes it over to you. So this is
Wow,
a special malleable ore. You pick it when you put it in your hands where ore is hard. You actually feel it soft. It like feels like malleable to you.
Okay, so I'm holding it and I'm amazed and like play with it a little bit.
Yeah. So what you can do with this is you can actually put it on a piece of armor or a weapon, and temporarily it gives it a special element of lightning for a short period of time. It's really amazing.
Wow, I might be able to work this into my gauntlets then, or my suit. That's fantastic. There's so many possibilities now that I think about it. Everything that I could do with this thing. I'm gonna have to spend the rest of the night figuring this out.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just excited that it's real. That means it's a possibility. There could be more of these elemental ores. Oh, my mind was just spinning. I mean, it's cool. It's nothing that I could use it for, but you're such an adventurer, an explorer, so I thought you could use it.
Well, thank you, Jonas. This is an amazing gift. I'm so grateful and so excited, and I need to get to work right away.
Of course, understandable. Good luck, and she pats you on the back.
Yeah, Felix is just gonna keep kind of talking to himself as he walks towards the end.
Okay. So you guys have a rough time period. It's about 1 p.m. right now. Felix, as you enter the inn now, you see Jack in there. Seraph is sitting there. Dorhan. So Jack, as you came in, Seraph kind of back to you. She's kind of just leaning against the table. Dorhan, good to see everybody made it safely.
Felix is just muttering to himself and goes to one of the empty tables and puts the ore down and he takes his suit off and keeps one of his gauntlets on the table and is kind of like making notes and just looking everything over and making more notes and drawing diagrams.
Okay. Perfect. Jack, what are you up to?
Jack's just gonna kind of walk in, nod at both of Seraph and Dorhan, Yeah, we're back. I gotta go find Darius, and I guess we're gonna take a rest. So,
Well,
Darius
Darius went
see you guys.
upstairs. He went to a room upstairs.
Okay. Well,
You-
I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit. And
Do
then
you
he's
need a rest? The mighty warrior needs a rest.
Personally, not really, but if everyone's gonna rest, then we might as well, right?
Very well.
And then he's gonna go upstairs and he's gonna start knocking on doors until he finds Darius.
Darius, roll a. What's your passive perception, Darius?
13.
Okay. Are you sleeping in the room, or are you just resting up?
Oh yeah, I'm out cold. I have zero intention of answering any knocks.
Okay. So yeah, you're knocking on the doors. Nobody's answering. You can try and open them if you want. None of them are locked because the system's all disabled.
Yeah, Jack's gonna open it until he sees Darius.
Okay. So you third door along as you open it and peek in. You see Darius like one leg, one arm hanging off the bed. It's like the the little bubble squirt coming out of the nose as he's snoring away.
Jack's gonna look to Reen and kind of give her a little head tilt. You can go in there if you'd like.
Okay, yeah, so Reen kind of just slowly moves in and just kind of curls around where the bag is kind of like hanging on the edge of the bed, and she just lies down underneath it.
And then Jack is going to go into his room or just a room, and he's just going to go kind of sit down and chill, take a rest.
Sounds good. So is everybody doing a short rest then?
Yeah, I'll do short rest.
All right, so if you guys need to roll any hit die or anything, go ahead. Mark short rest down. Recuperate whatever you need from a short rest.
Oh, I was doing a long rest.
Well, they're going to come and try and wake you up soon, probably.
Okay, well, let's see if they can.
So what's the plan? So Jack, you're up in your room. So I guess Doran's just talking to Felix.
Felix just doesn't even hear him at first. He's just kind of working away.
Okay. Felix. Felix.
What?
It's
What?
in the chair opposite. What is the plan?
Oh, yeah. So I'm working on the plan. I actually have a bunch of different ideas for what I could do with this ore and how it could interact with my suit and how what I could potentially add to it. I just got to fully understand it first. I need to spend some time. So right now the plan is really just to kind of figure out what kind of potential it really has in terms of how it could interact and what magical qualities it fully embodies in terms of elemental and also the possibility that other ones could exist and leave the door open for potentially adding other different ores and elements to my suit. So, I mean, I haven't fully fleshed out the plan yet, but you can see here, I have a couple diagrams if you want to look at those, and you can see what I'm thinking.
So Dorhan is just watching you, and he does look at the diagrams, and you see a smile on his face. He doesn't actually say anything, but he's watching what you're doing and listening to everything you're saying.
Anyway, yeah, so like I said, that's the plan, I guess, right now. I haven't really thought beyond that.
So he reaches over and he puts his hand on your shoulder. It's good to have you back, Felix. This Felix
Thanks,
I see
Dorhan.
before me is very much like the Felix that I first met, and it's good to see.
Thanks, Dorhan.
All right, this plan. Can we look maybe beyond this strange, weird lump that you're talking about and the plan to get to Centaurium? Is that what we're doing after this?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we all have to be in agreement about what we want to do, but we found Sanguine down there, so we have some now. Perhaps that could help us get there. The question is, what about Venmoria? Shouldn't we do something?
So as Doran and you are having this conversation, so Seraph kind of speaks up on this. He's like, well, nobody's seen Venmoria in approximately a week now. So we're not sure where he is. The limitations of his magics seem to have dissipated somewhat upon the control of his, I'm going to call them slaves at this point. So we don't know. We don't know where he is. We don't know what's happened.
Maybe he's not even home then. It might not be a bad idea to examine his home and see what we can find before we leave.
My main concern is that he doesn't leave the mansion unless he is, how do I say this? Salvaging from a wreck is the only time that he leaves the mansion, and so he should have been at the beach. That's the only two places he ever is. He doesn't even come through the city. He stays in the mansion, or he scavenges his winnings, as he would call it, on the beach.
We know that he's not down there now. Has there been another wreck?
Not to my knowledge, no. No, Armin and Kudden have checked multiple times, and there doesn't seem to be any trace of him.
Well, it's not a decision I can make on my own. We're going to have to get the group together and see what everybody thinks.
If he is truly gone, this could be the opportunity to escape the city. But discuss it with everyone. I understand it's a group decision.
I would like that. I mean, I want to help you guys.
Well, there's somebody I have to check in on, so if you do need me, get Jonas to send me a message.
Sure. Sounds good.
And she just looks at Dohan, and she kind of nods her head. He nods his head back, and she makes her way out of the tavern. So, to the mansion it is then, it sounds like.
Perhaps, like I said, gotta see what everybody else wants to do first.
Very well. Should we go get them and rally up, or whatever it is that we do?
Yeah, sure.
Dorhan, so we'll say for sake of purposes, it's been the full hour, so you guys can have that full rest. So Dorhan walks upstairs, just starts banging all the doors. He doesn't know where anybody is. All right, let's get going. Come on, time to go. He's just banging on all the doors as he goes down the whole hallway.
Darius.
Downstairs, everybody.
I look
Hey,
down and I see Reen.
Yeah, she looks up at you. Almost looks like
Hello.
she's smiling.
Hello, little dragon. Well, not so little. I pat her on the head.
Yeah, she stands up and kind of leans into it.
Yeah, I let her like nuzzle the bag, so I like hold it out for her, and then I head out of the room.
Okay. Yeah, she follows you.
Jack's downstairs waiting.
Okay. All right, so you guys arrive downstairs. Dorhan is already down there, kind of impatiently waiting.
So when I get downstairs, I go and sit beside Jack. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Okay.
And I look at him and I go, look, I'm not fond of this idea. I've grown rather attached to this thing. But I understand that what's inside of it is more important than my greed. And I put the bag on the table, and I slide it over to him, and I say, I want it back when you're done with the egg.
How can I say no to this? Okay, I appreciate it.
All right. You just slide the bag of expanse over to Jack, and he slings it over his shoulder. Along with all of its contents, which you'll have to maybe
Yeah.
Discord message him or something.
Yeah, I'll send him in Discord.
Okay. All right, so wait, hold on, we're missing some. Where's Atlas?
Oh, actually, I removed the Stone of Daylight and put it in my normal bag.
Oh, Alice went into stasis in Jonas's house.
Oh, okay. Well, we should get him. And I'm assuming we're gonna come up with some excellent plan to execute for this mansion mission we've come up with. I'll go get him.
I just, and I'm saying this, I don't care that he's left. I just kind of figured it was going to be like all our other plans. We just kind of do.
So Doran goes down into Jonas's and finds Atlas there and shakes Atlas with Atlas! Atlas! Shakes his head.
No response.
Jonas, can you wake him up? Jonas goes over and kind of like pokes around. No, I think he's in like full stasis, and I don't know how to kind of bring him out of that. I think it's an optional thing that he has the choice of. I don't know how. I don't know what to do. Why is nothing ever easy in this damn city? Doran storms out back to the tavern. He is sleeping. I cannot wake him up.
Does Atlas need oxygen?
I don't know. What are you asking me for?
Felix?
No.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I have an idea.
What's the idea?
Let's stick him in the bag.
Okay.
Then we'll have him with us. If he's doing a full night's rest, I think I slept for about an hour. He's got about 7 more hours that he'll be in there, so we just got to time that, and then we can pull him out after that time. If he wakes up before then, he's going to be in a shock and alone, and he'll be stuck in there.
Yeah, I just feel like we need his input, though, to decide what the plan is.
Oh, he also has the letter. Can we just, like, open his mouth? I assume the letter's in his mouth. Everything else goes in there.
I do recall him getting hit pretty hard when he got hit by lightning, and Reen here could give him a little bit of lightning, see if that could jolt him awake.
No lightning is going near Atlas ever again unless I can help it.
Let me know.
I think the bag is our best bet. We just have to... Darius looks both like shifty eyes, and then runs out of the tavern and heads over to Jonas's.
All right. Wait, what's he doing?
Meep, meep.
Did you try to take the bag back?
No.
Okay.
I want to see if I can get the the letter first. Because we're all going to have to come this way anyway, so we can just stick him in the bag on the way.
Why does everything have to be so complicated?
Maybe we should have told him that we were doing a short rest, or maybe we shouldn't have let him try to show off his little drone thing, because he was trying to show it off and then just shut down. So maybe he ran out of battery? I don't know.
It's possible, I guess. I don't know much about these things, but it seems feasible enough.
Is that how it works? Does he just run off a battery like that?
I have absolutely no idea. I've seen
What
some
type of charging connector do you think he takes?
Definitely not lightning.
He probably takes an iPhone charger.
Okay, well, whatever it is, we need to do something. I've been waiting here for you to come back, and I need to do something. I'm itching to get home.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I understand. Let's go. I mean, follow Darius, I guess.
Oh, Jesus, where did you come from?
So before Doran and Felix and Jackie moving as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Before the whole group arrive. Darius, you arrive at the door. You see Jonas just tinkering away at the corner. Atlas seems to be in stasis just on the left-hand side as you.
I just bust through the door. Like I don't even knock.
Jonas runs.
He does
"Oh
the
my
Kramer.
goodness!" Yeah. Booty. Oh, there you are! Yay! And she comes up and she just starts like hugging. She's only really up to your waist. She's just hugging you and kind of trying to dance around. I'm so glad
I do
you're
like
okay.
the
It's great to see
adult
you.
hugging a kid. Yeah, it's good to see you. Sorry, I'm here with a purpose.
Oh, sorry. What's your purpose?
No,
She backs up a
it's
little
okay.
bit.
And I walk over and I try to like open Atlas's mouth.
What are you doing?
Official Atlad business.
Roll a strength check.
Oh, fuck. Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad. Hold on. Am I still -1? Yeah, okay. I rolled a 15, but -1 is 14.
Okay. Can you roll a strength saving throw for me, please, Atlas?
Do I have any advantage on this?
No, just whatever your strength saving throw is.
I suggest you let us get the letter, or I will let Reen electrocute you.
You'll have to try real hard about that.
Where am I? So would I even have the ability to put guidance on myself in this moment?
No, you'd have to be like fully active to cast the spell.
What?
Yeah, you're unconscious, dude.
You're basically asleep.
I should technically have advantage on my strength check.
Yeah, if he wasn't an automaton, then you would. But you wouldn't be trying to open somebody's mouth, so.
Well, that's not.
Yeah, but it's like he's
necessarily
going
true.
into my bag. 19.
All right, so yeah, you're trying to like open this thing, and even though you can kind of see where the connections are, there's just zero give. You just cannot open this mouth.
Stupid.
It's pretty solid.
Oh, I'm aware.
What is it you're trying to do? I know I'm not an Atlad. Wait a second. Wasn't I added
Yeah,
as
you-
an Atlad? No.
You were.
Was I?
Maybe. I don't know.
No.
It doesn't
I don't
matter.
think
He's
so.
got a letter
Seraph
that
said
invites us
she's
to
an
the
Atlad.
mansion.
Why did you make Seraph an Atlad and not me an Atlad? I don't understand. I've helped you guys a lot, and I'm not an Atlad yet.
Yes, you are. And because of that, I will tell you what I'm doing. He has a letter in his stomach that I need. What?
You have the power to make me an Atlad? Or are you just saying that? Because it
I'm
sounds
the
like
one who
Atlas
named
would
the
be
group.
one. But Atlas is the one that's named after.
Yeah, because
Wouldn't he be
was
the one to
dead.
make the Atlads?
Because he was dead.
Anyway, we'll deal with this later. What are you trying to do?
I need in his mouth. Can you open his mouth for me?
I absolutely cannot do that.
Okay. Well, that's the first time you have been useless to me. I'm disappointed.
She
I
holds her
walk out of the
chest, literally
house.
steps back, appalled.
I just walk out of the house.
That's so mean. She runs over and she just slams her door behind you.
Followed by a knock.
Just as you guys approach now, you see Darius just leaving and the door slam behind him on the way out. What's happening over here?
Oh, nothing. You know, women often slam the door behind me.
What did you do?
I
Where's
tried to get
Atlas?
Atlas's mouth. She wouldn't help me, and I told her I was disappointed, and she got mad about it.
Why don't we just wake Atlas up so we can have a conversation?
Dorhan tried. He wasn't waking up.
Maybe if we all try at the same time, he'll wake up.
Maybe he
Is
just
that-
needs a zap.
Is there any reason that Atlas would choose not to wake up, or do you think that he's mortally wounded?
He's not mortally wounded. He likely, pardon the phrase, blew his load in that last fight that we were in, and he wants to recover his energy.
So why don't we just go into the mansion and
He
look
has
at
the
it like he
invite.
wanted to?
It's in his stomach.
Oh,
Oh.
well. Can't we just carry him there? If it's in him, will it register that it's there and just roll him in?
I literally look at, like, this is my face. I know less about this place than you do. How the hell would I know if that's gonna work?
I'm just spitballing ideas. You don't have to yell at me.
Well, if we have decided, or if he's decided that he's just going to go ahead and take a long rest, then why don't we just wait until he's done? Because us complaining and trying to get him awake is not going to make progress. Let's just let him rest, let him do his thing, not bother trying to shove him in a bag.
Well, then
And
why
then-
didn't you let me continue my rest?
I didn't wake you up. Dorhan did.
I'm looking at Dorhan when I said
Ah.
that.
Well,
Well, it was time to get something done, and I wasn't told that we had to wait for 3,600 freaking hours before we can do something else.
Wait, he has to charge for 3,600 hours?
I mean, it's still
Whatever
pretty
it
early in
is.
the day. We could have discussed next steps.
I thought the next
I
step
get
was the
that, but we're
mansion.
still at an impasse because we have something that we don't know how to wake up, that's sleeping.
Wait, Felix,
And-
you're strong. Why don't you go try to open his mouth?
I don't know. I feel really weird about forcing myself into somebody else's mouth.
That's got to be a violation of something.
Wait, hold on a second. Seraph said that we could use an invitation or sanguine. You said we have sanguine. Why do we need the invitation?
Well, I
Let's
don't
just
know
go
how
and
to
leave him there.
present
He can
it.
rest.
Sanguine's multi-purpose. Why would we waste it if we have the invitation?
Wait, waste it, so you have to smash it into the door? Like what? You
Well, we
lose
don't,
it?
thought-
you know what? He's right. Let's just go to the gate and present the sanguine and see what's happened. See what
I
happens.
thought we had to deposit it into one of those chests. That
No, then it just goes away. We don't get access to the mansion if we do that.
Maybe we should try that.
Let's not try that. I don't
I
think
say-
that sounds like a good
I'm
idea.
just joking.
No.
Those people aren't there anymore. The automatons are gone.
Yeah, don't try humor, Dorhan. You stick to being mean.
Trying something new.
Why don't we just let him rest, and we can do whatever we need to do to prepare ourselves.
Let's just go see
And-
if the sanguine will. The gate will react to the sanguine.
All right, yeah, let's go.
All right. Is that what we're doing? Who has the sanguine?
I have it.
Okay. Do you want to pass it over here and I'll carry it up?
No, 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 no. You just wanted to deposit. I know what you're up to. I don't trust you.
That
What
sounds
do you
really
mean?
risky. I don't know that we should walk. I mean, let's just walk up to the door first and.
Can't deposit anything. The things that did the depositing, they're gone.
Yeah, it's fine. We can. And I start walking to the door. Come on,
Yeah,
Felix. The detriment of Dorhan is when Felix works with anybody else in the group.
Game over, baby.
Bane of Dorhan's existence. Jack, you following as well?
No, Jack is going to walk in to Jonas's, or knock on Jonas's door again, and invite her to come with us.
So as you
You
knock on
wanna
the door,
go-
she's like, Darius, I don't want to speak to you right now.
Well, it's Jack, not Darius.
Oh, sorry. Yes, come on in. She opens the door and backs up a little bit.
We're about to go see about the gate to the mansion. Do you want to attend?
Ooh, I don't think so. That's scary. What if Lord Venmoria is right there and you open the gate and he's just like, Pacham! And takes us all
We'll kill
out.
him. We'll kill him.
He's very powerful. I've heard he's. She kind of looks around as if there would be somebody there. A blood weaver.
I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna say because it has the name Blood in it, it sounds a tad scary. But
It's really powerful. It's like, no, there's hardly anybody ever that could do it. And it's been like outlawed and everything. And yeah, you shouldn't really even speak about it.
well, I don't think it'll be taboo for you. But okay. And then as he's about to walk out, he's gonna turn and he's gonna knock on Atlas's head like 3 times, and then just walk out.
Okay.
I want when he knocks on my head, I want a little projection to like beam out of a timer. And, and I want it to like be counting down like there's like a remaining like 3 hours and certain amount of minutes.
So we'll say your
Mhm.
eyes change over to kind of numbers, kind of
Yeah.
ticking down like that.
Yeah. So whatever, how long would be left?
Are you doing a long rest?
It would be yeah. So how long is how long is everyone awake for?
So you got 6.5 hours still to go.
You guys you weren't resting for 4 hours? You didn't get a short rest?
No,
or-
a short
hour.
rest is 1 hour.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, 6.5 hours left.
And I would see that, right?
Yeah, you see the little
So
number.
just to double check, Filbert came back to life, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Jack's gonna call into Filbert. Filbert, can you kick around in there and tell Atlas to hurry it up? And then he's gonna walk out.
Okay. What you don't see is a little eyeball come up to one of what would be his kind of ear holes. You just see a little eye peek out and just kind of move and then go back in again.
That's creepy.
As long as he heard me.
Well,
And then
as we're walking, the two of us are walking towards the mansion. Then Luke's just gonna turn to Darius and say, "What do you think this Venmoria guy's all about?"
Oh, you know, death, destruction, slavery, torture.
Yeah, I think we can beat him. I just really hope he doesn't do anything to my blood.
You can probably count on him doing something to your blood. Probably
That's
all of our
one.
blood.
That's the one thing I really hope he doesn't do.
that's my one weakness.
Well, you know, I hope he doesn't do anything to me, but here we are.
Well, I'd be fine if he gave you a massage, right?
No, I feel like someone like that, I don't want them ever touching me in any way.
Looks like a rich lord. I'm sure his hands are really soft.
Yeah, he's also sadistic and psychotic.
Well, I didn't say it was likely.
Well, that's what I mean. If he goes to do it, there's gonna be ulterior motives. I'm not down for it. No consent. I do not consent.
As Jack is attempting to catch up, he's going to say, "Well, it says 6 hours on his eyes, so he is. Yeah, I think he's resting the whole 8 hours here."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said that.
Well, I had visual confirmation. Sorry.
Okay. I'm happy for you.
All right, so
So yeah, so as you guys are walking, you know, getting you're about 30 feet away. You can see the kind of gates to the mansion. Again, this kind of weird kind of sphere at the top has this kind of clear with the mist. Some of you have seen this already.
As they're all standing there looking at it. So apparently this guy's a blood weaver. Apparently that's a rare and dangerous thing.
oh damn it! That's the one thing I was hoping he wasn't.
I don't know anything about what that does, but
What's this blood
Jonas
weaving
got
all
the.
about? Felix,
What he said?
you know what this is? You seem very distraught. What is it? We should know our enemy if you have information.
I just didn't want him to mess with my blood.
I mean, yeah, you know what blood is, right, Dorhan? I mean, I assume you do.
Indeed.
And you know what weaving is, right?
Yeah, like
yes,
he's making
baskets.
like a carpet or something.
Yes, baskets.
Yeah.
You move the fruit.
Yeah, yes, sort of. I mean, weaving is the art of making the basket because they weave the material.
So he makes blood.
Weaving-
He's a
No,
blood
he,
maker.
he manipulates it.
He makes a blood basket.
Does
He
he
can control
reinforce your blood?
Blood fruit.
No, he can control it.
Control fruit.
His blood. Oh my god.
You know, I apologize. I've had some severe headaches.
Yeah, I was
lately.
gonna say those headaches I think are starting to do some damage, buddy.
I feel like it's
All right,
affecting
well-
me. I'm just going to back up a little bit.
Well, we're close to the door. I just don't know how
hold
we're
it.
supposed to get in.
Hold out the sanguine, see if it does anything.
If it takes that sanguine from him, I'm going to be upset.
Yeah, I will be too. But maybe
I'm
it'll
just-
open the door.
Well, I don't know. The door does seem a little dangerous, though. All right. So I take the sanguine out, and I'm gonna take out the dwarvish pelvic bone, and I'm gonna put the sanguine cradle it into the pelvic bone,
Okay.
and I'm gonna slide it across the ground with enough force that it like hits the door. Nobody's touched the door yet, but I'm gonna slide the pelvic bone, which has the sanguine in it, into the door
Okay.
from 30 feet away.
All right. So as it slides forwards, roll a strength check.
Natural one.
11, and I'm gonna add my int with my armor, and
Cheers.
it's gonna be 15.
So 15. Oh. So you slide it along, and you see the pelvic bone kicking up all the dust as this thing kind of like bounces along almost off the edge, and it just reaches the door. You see the mist in the orb tracking it down and then moving back up. You see nothing else happen.
It doesn't touch the door, or stops like just short of the door.
It does touch the door. It does hit
Okay.
it. It was 2 feet for every strength, so you literally made to 30 feet.
Okay, so the door doesn't open or anything. It doesn't react.
No, you don't
Just
see any
does this.
reaction. Just the orb just was tracking it and then just stopped tracking.
Okay.
Looks like we are gonna need that invitation.
What was supposed to happen when you threw the bone at the door?
Yeah, I don't know why you did that. How are we supposed to get that back now?
I can get it.
Yeah, let's just go
Okay.
get it.
Walk over there.
Yeah, Jack wanted to get it. Jack, go ahead.
Jack's just gonna snap his arm out, and his grapple's gonna grab it and snap it back.
No, walk out. Oh. Roll an attack.
Smart.
Are you grappling the sanguine or the pelvic bone?
The pelvic bone. He's trying to grab it
Yeah,
and
assume
slide
the
it
pelvic
back
bone.
to him.
Yeah, roll for attack.
19.
Okay, roll for damage.
The pelvic bone turns to dust.
1 point of damage, I guess.
1 point of damage?
Well, I don't know what you want to roll because it's my grapple. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
I just rolled a D8 because it was the first thing I grabbed.
So yeah, your grapple hooks onto it, and you retract it, and then the bone flies back so quick, and you have the bone in your hand.
Is the sanguine in it?
You have the bone in your hand.
Where's the sanguine?
You look forwards, and the sanguine is sitting right in front of the door. As you whip
And
the bone back.
Darius, fed up with the way this day has gone, he just walks forward and grabs the sanguine.
Okay, so you walk up, you see this thing start to track you. It is locked on to you. And the second you grab the sanguine, it releases and just starts pointing forwards again.
Missile
And,
locked.
okay, so I turn and I like present the sanguine to the weird orb thing.
Okay, so the orb doesn't interact with it, still pointing out kind of like just towards the group at the back.
I toss it up and grab it, and I'm like, well, this was a bust, and I turn around and walk away. Walk
Wait,
back.
no.
Okay.
Since you're already there, try opening the door.
Wow, looks like it didn't work.
Okay. I take a step, and as he says that, I stop and I pull my foot back and I turn around. Do I see a handle on the door?
No, there's not really handles in this door. It's just like a big seam down the middle that you can see. There's actually not like a keyhole. There's no. It's just basically a design on door.
I think it's a push.
So I push on the door.
Okay, so as you go to push in a door, you feel it give it a little bit.
I push harder.
Okay. Both doors swing open.
Wait. This whole time we could have just pushed this door open? Nobody
No.
tried this?
No, because the tracking orb was gonna do something bad to us if we didn't have the sanguine. Hey Jack, can I get my pelvic bone back?
It's open. Should we go in or should we get Atlas? What are we doing?
I vote we wait for Atlas.
You
It's
want to
better
wait
to
6.5 hours?
It's
No,
best we have our healer out there.
I want to at least walk inside and look around.
Darius, you hear Well, come on in here. I will lean it there.
Oh! Wait, did I get my pelvis back?
Yes, you can have it back.
All right, sick.
All right, thanks. Great session,
Reed's
guys.
chewing on it.
She does like bones, but also Jack likes a good bone too. So yeah, great session, guys. We'll be back next week, 8 p.m. EST. We'll see you then.
GG's.
GG's.
Yeah.
Bye bye.